Hello there. I'm Hal Thompson. I think we're live. I think we'll be live soon. I think we're live. Hi, I'm Hal Thompson, and I'm an expert. I'm a St. Patty's Day expert, St. Patrick's Day. I'm here to assist you with... Oh, you're right there. Sorry, I was looking off at something else. How are you this evening? Welcome to St. Patrick's Day. Hope you had a good time. Stroke, mustache, stroke. Ha ha ha. See what I didn't really do there? I'm Hal Thompson. I'm here to answer your questions. If you've got problems or issues or any sort of things that you need help with, I'm here to assist. I'm a good person at heart, and I like to help others, and I know most things, and I know about most things. So just let me know what you got for me and anything else. I'm here with my assistant, the wonderful and talented Courtney Collins. She will take any requests that you have. If you want to win a bottle of baby cookie and cream stout beer, you can win that. Every $20 you donate gets put in, your name gets put into the bucket, which I'll draw at the end. Thanks for joining me on this special St. Patrick's Day celebration.
Just so people know, I'm not logged in as Blame Society. It would be Courtney, so I don't know who's logged.
The wonderful and talented Courtney Collins is logged in as the wonderful and talented Courtney Collins on YouTube.
I mean, if they have questions.
So if you have questions, you'll see her name as Courtney Collins, who is also wonderful and talented. There's some levels that I will throw out at you quick that I can't read. At the $10 level, I can give a friend a shout out or some St. Patrick's Day advice to you. I'll be doing that for free too, but if you want extra special advice, you better pay right up. For $25, I will take a shot of delicious either whiskey potion or original Irish cream potion from Bailey's. They make these. I also have a giant bottle of whiskey potion that I keep. It doesn't really have this in it. It's all got real potions in it. And I have a potion glass. Anyway, happy St. Patrick's Day. Haha. Also, if you want to get entered into the drawing, as I said, it's for every $20 you'll get entered. I can give you new nicknames. My special guest will be Dylan. He'll be here in about 20 minutes to cause all kinds of trouble and rambunctiousness. So get ready for that. Dylan can also be plied with booze if you so wish. After all, it is St. Patrick's Day, even though it's racist to infer that it's all about booze. Now I must look at some comments. What's this? Oh, the baby cookie and cream stout you can win. As long as you're in the United States of America, you can win that. If you win and you're out of the country, I might be able to send you an empty bottle, although it's iffy. Our customs people are very naughty and mean. Now I got to, maybe these glasses are making it hard for me to see. I don't look quite as festive now, but guess what? I'm still pretty festive. Look at that. I'll make the D-bag wear these when he gets here.
TJ Dunn says to forget Dylan that he's over on East Wash. Give him 30 minutes and he'll be over.
Where's Dylan?
No, TJ says that to forget Dylan that he's over on East Wash.
Oh, is he tagging things? Doing his naughty deeds?
Dylan's doing that.
What? I am Dutch. When is my day of Irish pride, says Kierer Mac. The Dutch Irish Day of Pride is on March 19th and a half. That's halfway through March 19th. I know it doesn't make sense, but sometimes life doesn't make sense, and you just have to believe. Believe in your expert. Hey, Hal, how does Chad Vader go to the bathroom? He has a special tube that sucks all the refuse out of his body from inside of his machine-bound body. It's a special mechanical tube. Basically, the way Chad Vader works is he's got a series of tubes that put food into his body and tubes that take food out of his body. He can also drink through a straw. Baby Cookie is in the gutter this evening. She will not be joining us. She canceled on me last time, and so I had to kick her to the coib, as she would say. I've been doing experiments for 3 days in a row, and I'm completely exhausted. This expert has been doing so many important experiments, and I hope the results will bring you a lot of joy, but it's been exhausting for me. I've got to imbibe some liquid. I work on projects with a group called the Game Society Pimps. I help them out with their experiments involving video games, and those really suck the life out of me. I'm glad it's St. Patrick's Day so I can really kick back and throw some advice at you. I'm not voting for Donald Trump. I have a goat candidate that I run every year for president. He often gets upwards of 3 votes for president. One of these days, I think he might get chosen as vice presidential candidate. I assume Donald Trump will make one of my goats the vice presidential candidate if he gets enough votes. Please vote for GOAT in the 2016 elections. It's pretty easy to remember. Vote for GOAT. Where's Dr. Moley? Dr. Moley, I think Dr. Moley retired. Or is retarded? Oh, wait, retired. I think he retired. What does goat balls taste like? Goat balls, it depends on what seasonings you use when you fry them. I definitely recommend frying goat balls, as if you broil them or put them in a crock pot, they don't taste as delicious. I generally season goat balls with thyme or sometimes with myrrh. Call me Hal, Dirty Bob 6969. Are you dirty because of your name? Because of what you do with ladies? Because doing things with ladies isn't dirty. It's natural. It's all natural. You should get with some all natural ladies, like ones that are made out of wood. Make America great again. Vote for GOAT. If GOAT wins the presidency, he might elect me as his vice presidential candidate. My plan, if I become vice president, is I might be a good emissary for foreign countries. I'm pretty charismatic when it comes to talking to overseas gentlemen and gentlewomen. Anytime that we have a foreign dispute, such as the one happening now with Syria, just call Hal Thompson. I'm an expert. I know how to speak Syrish and most Middle Eastern languages. I could probably smooth things over in most of those countries that are a hotbed of difficulty and chaos. But I've been pretty busy with my experiments, so I haven't had time. But if I was elected president with GOAT, then I would take care of all of it. Vote for GOAT 2016. Hal, you make me moist. Sweet Sugar Flame gets moist while watching this. Perhaps you shouldn't watch in the bathtub. Ha 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 ha. Goat Hal 2016. How do you catch a leprechaun? Catching a leprechaun's pretty easy. All you have to do is chant the phrase that summons a leprechaun. You have to chant it 3 times. And it changes every few months, so you always have to keep up with Leprechaun Digest. They release the new phrases for summoning leprechauns when the new magazines come out. For example, last quarter's Leprechaun Digest said that the leprechaun summoning phrase was, "Leprechaun, leprechaun, bring out the leprechaun." That was a pretty obvious one, but that's why it changes. Sometimes it's not as obvious. Like in 2004, the leprechaun summoning phrase was, and that one's a little harder. And if you don't pronounce it just right, you might summon something else. You don't want to summon a leprechaun or a lubricon. Those are dangerous. Leprechauns are more fun, and if you capture them, they might give you the treasure. But if you capture a leprechaun, it might give you something else. What if the leprechaun is in the hood? This is not a problem. Many leprechauns exist in the hood, and then they leave many wondering where the gold at. This question is a good one, but you have to have that leprechaun digest in order to know where the gold at. If you seen the gold, I seen the gold. Hal, why has my penis receded? It might be all the junk food. Do I need green ham to be trusted today? You can still be trusted with regular pink ham or rose-colored ham, but green ham makes you extra special on this extra special day, Leprechaun Thursday. I mean St. Patrick's Day. I thought maybe the holiday should be changed though to Leprechaun. Excuse me, I'm suffering. Oh wow, I dropped my celebratory bracelet on the ground. Let me just reassign that to my wrist. I thought maybe I would do something special for this show. Give my friend Critch a call. Let's see if I can find my phone. Here we go. I'm going to call Critch. She's an elusive mama jama, but sometimes I can get her on the phone. Hopefully you'll be able to hear it. I want to see if she wants to come over and celebrate St. Patrick's Day with me. Hello? Wow, Critch hung up on me immediately. I don't know why. I'll try again. Maybe she's really excited because it's Leprechaun Thursday. Hello? 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 Oh, it's not Critch, it's Critch's brother, Grunt. Hello, Grunt.
You know my name's Greg.
What are you up to, Grunt?
Well, I have a few friends over. We ordered a couple pizzas and we're deconstructing a new Deer Tick album.
Beer Pig? I haven't heard of Beer Pig. Are you deconstructing the new December Kids album too?
The Decemberists?
Do you ever listen to Gregorian chants or satanic verse put to music?
Mostly indie rock.
Oh, really? Well, you're kind of a music nerd, aren't you, Grunt? You're a music nerd.
No, Hal, you and my sister are the nerds. You want to talk to Critch?
Yeah, I want to talk to Critch, please.
Just a minute.
Grunt's kind of a sour individual. He has listening parties and enjoys music.
Huh?
Hi, it's me, Hal Thompson, an expert. Do you want to come over and celebrate St. Patrick's Day with your buddy?
Where's Lady Tink?
Oh, she doesn't really like green holidays. So, do you want to come over and celebrate the wearing of the green with me?
I'll be celebrating the wearing of my Chuck Taylors. And nothing else, Hal. Ha! Critch! Click.
What? She critched me and hung up on herself. Wow, Critch is feeling pretty spicy today. I bet she's had a little too much to drink. She and Grunt's friends are probably having a pretty wild time right now, due to the fact that it's the Green Thursday of leprechauns. Now I'm going to take some questions from you guys. Can you eat as many as 666 hash browns? I only got 66. You can eat 666 hash browns, especially if you have a lot of potatoes and a big potato cutter. but you'd need a lot of potatoes for that. Also, you would need a demon chef to cook them. You can't cook 666 potatoes by yourself. You can cook 66 potatoes by yourself, but you need a demon chef for the 666. How do I stop this leprechaun from stealing my Lucky Charms, says Rex Mayhem. The best way to stop the leprechaun from stealing Lucky Charms is to take him and nail his feet to the floorboards and then stab him in the spine so he's paralyzed, and then pin his ears to the wall with nails. A lot of nails are good for this. You don't even have to use a knife to paralyze him. You can use nails because he's smaller, because he's a leprechaun. What short story should I pick for a literary analysis? I missed it. Literary analysis essay. What short story? I would pick something by Nabokov. He's pretty good. Or maybe Judy Blume. Hi, Hal. I met your friend Aaron at Comic-Con. He was really nice. You should tell him. Declan Lothian. I don't really speak to him. I don't like him much. He's kind of a mean and rotten individual. Unhappy and stupid. So I can't really give him your message. Kill a goat. Matt Sloan Dylan answer. I think you're speaking in tongues. Will the Fun Rangers make an appearance? I'm not sure when I'll be seeing Cody again. Hopefully someday. But right now, he's out of the country visiting Costa Rica. I believe he sleeps on the beach every night and dances with all the beach-going folks. Is there a difference between a regular leprechaun and a Northern Ireland leprechaun? Northern Ireland leprechauns are owned by the UK, so they're not legit. You have to be an Irish leprechaun to be in the Irish League of Leprechauns, and you have to pay dues every month. But the Northern Leprechaun leprechauns aren't legit. Sometimes I lose track of what's happening in my head. I got a message here. Oh, I'm sorry, I took your pen, wonderful and talented Courtney Collins. Can you write down... Oh, that's not from anyone, that's just from you. I'm afraid I don't recall. Can you contact... Wait, I might remember. I'm writing this down. It might not be right. If it's not, you'll have to contact Few Horbe, as he will have the answer. Now, back to action. I'm from the UK, also part Irish because I'm from Liverpool. Thank you for supplying us with that information. And I like your purple heart. Hal, there's a demon behind you. I think you were tricksy and false. I think you just tricksy and falsed me. Tricksy and false, tricksy and false, tricksy and false. What's the ideal item? The ideal item is round, soft, about 2 inches in circumference, and British. That might be my special guest. I wish he wasn't here yet. I kind of was having fun without him. Oh well. Hal, what's your preferred breed of goat? I like Malthusian goats and Malaysian goats. Any goat breed that starts with M-A. That's my favorite type of goats breed. How do I stop the oncoming attack of the undead of Irish folklore? You're speaking of undead zombies, if I'm not mistaken. Undead zombies can be stopped in most traditional ways. However, they are a little bit stronger than regular zombies, so I recommend fire or possibly you can use non. You. I don't. I'm malfunctioning. I'm malfunctioning. I'm having a problem. I have a problem with my shaved meals and my gastrointestinal bastardry. Hal, what do you think about the game Hoonie Pop? I haven't really seen that game. I don't know what it's about. I don't think I'd be able to handle it. I think it might be too aggressive towards me. What is the difference between beer and green, says Jens Wistbacka. The difference between beer and green is that green is sometimes a beer color, but beer is never a green color. Do you see what I'm saying? Sparkly underpants, says Neon Iguana. Sparkly underpants. How many goats? 6. How do you put pants on your goats? With a shovel. I love when I give to me hard. I love that too. Goat, 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 goat. That's 4. That's only 4. That you need 6. What is the safest and most comfortable hard liquor to butt chug? I'm not very experienced with this, but I have heard from other sources, like my friend Munt, that the best drink to butt chug is New Glarus Spotted Cow. You should try butt chugging that. Are zombies actually Irish because they walk like... That's kind of racist. You shouldn't say stuff about Irish people. Don't say anything about Irish people on this holiday. It's racist. There is a banshee offering me a bouquet of clovers and screaming obscenities. What do I do? Juliet Tonkovic. Banshee. A banshee, a bouquet of clovers, screaming obscenities. You should accept the clovers, and then you should put a gag around the banshee's mouth so that you can go on a date. Just don't let the banshee take that gag out, or the date will be ruined. Banshees are known for ruining dates with the way that they behave. Can you summon a Shoggoth? Shoggoths are difficult to summon. I'll try to summon one later this evening when I'm in the bathroom. Okay, see what I did there? I'm Hal Thompson. I'm an expert. I have a guest who's going to come on right now. His name is Dylan Brogan. He's famous worldwide. He's known for his reporting and for his ability to juggle. Please welcome my guest, Dylan Brogan.
Hey, Hal.
Hello, Dylan.
How's it hanging? Happy St.
It's
Patty's
pretty good.
Day.
St. Patty's Day.
Tip of the wagger to ya, matey.
Tip of the wagger to you, my friend. Welcome to Hal Thompson's St. Patrick's Day special. It's good to have you here.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
Hal, what do you think of wearing a cape on a date? That sounds pretty stupid. Only a complete loser would do something like that. Like I said...
It attracts the right kind of woman, though.
If by right kind of woman you mean none.
Touche, Hal, touche.
Dylan, Purple Heart.
How'd you know?
Dolly Belladonna sent you a Purple Heart. Rip Dylan, says Jack Round. Lord Shadowgear says Dick Lick. Bandana 1 says hi. Sonny Downing says hi.
Hello, all.
Dylan looks like the guy from Weezer.
Rivers Como, hell yeah. Finally, someone who understands me. That's the reference I've been going for. Not McLovin, not someone who's a cartoon, not Paul Newman.
Dylan, I love you. Dylan, take off your clothes. Dylan.
It's early.
Dylan needs to lose his shirt. Dylan, keep your shit on. Bloodsuckers. Bloodsuckers.
Bloodsucker.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, Hal and Dylan. Thanks, Stephanie Gouldson. It's good to have you on the feed. King of Prussia says, Dylan, I got you a bracelet.
Oh, thank you.
To celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
Traditional.
It's a traditional bracelet from Ireland.
Ooh, can you help me put it on?
Of course.
Aren't I the lucky one? Woo.
What do you think about this holiday, St. Patrick's Day?
I like it. Why not? We should be celebrating every day. In fact, I do. Tomorrow is St. Anthony Day, so I'm gearing up for that.
What's St. Anthony Day?
It's a day when you tell a squirrel to have a nice day.
It's for telling squirrels to have a nice day?
Yeah, I mean squirrels. They're not. They're sort of undervalued.
So specifically, undervalued squirrels or all squirrels?
All squirrels. In
'Cause
general, they're undervalued.
Some squirrels are valued.
Yep, that's true.
I have at least 4 or 5 squirrels I value highly.
Well, you're a special kind of guy, Hal.
So can they still celebrate St. Anthony's Day?
Yeah. I was really just making conversation. I think it's funny that the only people who really don't celebrate St. Paddy's Day are Irish people.
Oh, right.
Make you think.
I wonder why they don't. Don't they like the garish costumes and ridiculous stereotypes? Because I do.
So I wore green.
That's kind of a subtle green that you wore. It's not over the top enough. It should be bright and flashy and crazy to celebrate St. Patrick's Day properly.
I recently started having seizures, so I don't know how long I'm going to last here.
You did? From your clothing?
From blinking lights.
Oh, from blinking lights?
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, let's not try to summon it.
We're going to summon a seizure, Shuggeth?
It's going to, yeah.
You might want to text you.
And the only Shuggeth I know is Shuggeth Night.
Very good. Dylan, can you tell us what you did today?
Today was my last day at WORT. WORTFM.org. I start a new job on Monday, and I'm more of a 9-to-5 newspaper reporter than I've ever been, buddy. Look at how excited he is by the news. He's texting.
I'm letting everyone know in the world immediately.
Oh, good. So what'd you do today, Hal? I see you have that jacket on, so.
I just wrapped up my experiments that I was working on with the Game Society Pimps.
Oh. What kind of experiments?
We were working on a number of different projects,
Okay.
preparing for the inevitable destruction of our world.
Well, your world definitely is crashing and burning, that's for sure.
My world is crashing and burning.
Good thing you got your coat on.
I always wear this coat. If I was to take this coat off, I think I might perish. So I never take it off just in case. Do you have an item like that you don't take off or give up? You should.
No, in fact, I try to shed things.
You try to give up things for Lent?
Yeah. No.
When do you try to
You know,
give
we always get in weird conversations, Hal. You make me. I always want to say things that aren't true. But I'm gonna be honest.
Smoke your hash pipe.
Damn right. I got. You know how I celebrate St. Paddy's Day? I got some green of my own.
You got green?
I got green.
Is the Green Lord in the house?
The Green Lord is in the manor. So, but I want to stay a little bit longer before you kick me out.
I would never kick you out or kick you to the coib, as Baby Cookie would say.
Yeah. I don't like her.
Amanda Fuller says, Hal, do you celebrate St. Patty's with your goats? I spray paint my goats green. I feed them only green sausages and lettuce that is green. Sometimes romaine if I'm feeling expansive.
That's every day. What about St. Paddy's Day?
St. Patty's Day, I put my goats on top of the porch, and then I put their heads in a green vise, and then I clamp it to their skull so they can't move. I don't want them to like this holiday.
Okay, well, PETA's on its way.
PETA isn't in this part of the country this time of year.
They are migratory.
They're down south. They'll be coming back in a month.
Good thing that it's not a month from now. When PETA returns.
I got a message here from someone. Sean Henry says, Hal clearly needs something to soothe his throat for obvious reasons.
Yeah, you need a soother.
I do need a soother. I appreciate this, Sean Henry. I will give myself a potion immediately. Straight from Ireland, it's Bailey's, the original Irish cream potion.
Ooh. You're just drinking that straight? Not, is it cold?
It's going to be hard to put it in the potion glass. It's not cold. It should be cold, shouldn't it?
Where's your St. Patty's Day? It just goes down easier in a shot if it's cold. You stick it in the freezer. Well, get that cracking out or something.
Do you think I'll die if I drink this warm?
No, it just isn't as appeasing.
Can you put it in the freezer?
Yeah.
And I'll have some later.
Yep.
Right now I'll have the bourbon potion instead. Thanks, Sean Henry. You're a champion in my book. I love your Canadian ways and your Canadian breadth of knowledge.
Do they celebrate St. Patty's in Canada?
I'm not sure. I'd love to know. Sean Henry, can you tell us what you celebrate in Canada on this day, if anything? Do you also...
They probably celebrate like St. Ian Day.
Who would St. Ian be?
Ice.
The Canadian...
Like most things, ice.
The Canadian god of ice.
Ice and
hockey pucks.
and better healthcare. Yeah.
Thank you, Sean Henry.
Ooh, you broke them.
That was really enjoyable. That soothed my throat.
Nope, you got a note.
I got a note from Laura
Be a
Sweeney.
little less grabby, all right? All right, you put me in place.
Laura Sweeney says, "Hi, hello, Hal. Can you give a shout out to my hardworking man, Bradford Wagner, a.k.a. B. Ford? He'd really appreciate that. Thanks so much. Lots of love and luck on this St. Pat's to you, Hal, from Lolo." I can give Bradford Wagner a shout out. He's the B. Ford best. I can B. Ford him. He's cheap enough to be Ford. I do you have a shout out for Brad Wagner?
Shout out, I like you, you're hard working.
He's a hard working man, working the best that he can.
Yeah, and remember, before you thank your lady, put on a rubber.
Brad Wagner, his slogan is, "I go where I please, and I please where I go."
Wham.
And he adds wham to the end. That's a good slogan, Bradford. Thank you, Laura, and thank you, Bradford, for being
Lolo.
a quality individual.
Low.
Thanks for that. Now I go to the questions. Why don't you put your shoes on the floor, says Rick Grimes. My shoes are over there. I think they're on the floor. I don't know. I don't know why, I guess. I mean, I don't. I did.
You like them in eye level?
How many squirrels do I need to take over the world, says Chris Skittles.
Ooh. I think like one good one.
One quality squirrel.
You can do it.
Like if you had a squirrel that was like Brad Wagner, you could probably take over the world. But so one quality squirrel or 300 regular squirrels.
Not as many as you'd think.
No, that's enough. As long as you just place them in positions of power.
A couple flying squirrels and you can really make up for
A couple of squirrels that know how to use a
Yep.
sniper rifle. You probably could take care of business. Just make sure that you don't let people know that they're squirrels until right before they do a coordinated assault on the entire infrastructure of world order. That's my advice to you. Goats versus Shoggoth. Who wins? Shoggoth always wins. Shoggoth creates madness and temporal distortion wherever it goes.
Right. You asked me to do my impression of a shuggoth.
Dylan, what's your impression of a Shoggoth?
Get it? Shrug it. All right. Sorry for interrupting. Pretty good, though, I would say.
This is the quality entertainment you've come to expect from Hal Thompson and friends. We hope you're glad you joined us this evening.
That's a little above average.
Don't forget, for every donation of $20, You get entered in the contest to win this very, very special beer. Very feisty, very hot beer from Baby Cookie. Baby Cookie's been busy brewing up batches of beer for all of you. But it's only available right around here. That's a shruggeth. You were doing a shruggeth, says Haunted Sid.
Well, thanks for spelling that out for everybody who didn't get it.
Hal, where can I get an oversized couch for ambiguous reasons?
You do have a lot of oversized furniture.
I do, and the reasons for this are ambiguous. Whenever I buy something big, I'm never sure about it. What I can tell you for sure is when I buy something miniature, the reasons are obvious.
Little dick.
I don't buy little dicks.
Good. Glad we settled that right away.
Because
nobody should.
Because you said that, you now have to wear the special Irish glasses.
I deserve it.
Straight from Ireland. I got those glasses in Dublin when I was visiting Dublin from a Leprechaun store.
Is this like what their Charlie Chaplin looks like?
I thought that this holiday was stereotypical until I went to Dublin and found that most of them were leprechauns and green. I couldn't believe it. I thought that the Irish were different, but nope, they are exactly as they appear all over our country during this holiday.
And on cereal boxes year-round.
Leprechaun Thursday. Has Hal had a lady friend before? I have had numerous lady friends. Although they weren't my lady friends by choice, they were just happened to be in the cage at the time. But I did have relations with that woman, Critch, briefly. I'm not sure what our status is right now. Seems like, by briefly, I mean for many, many years. But I don't know how many years it was because of all my time traveling exploits.
I look like a gay Ron Swanson.
Currently, I'm dating Lady Tink, or at least I think I am.
Lady Tink?
She's from the Victorian era. I go back to visit her when she's available, and we discuss Victorian values and accoutrements. I'm still waiting to see that ankle, Lady Tink. If you're watching, of course she can't watch because she's in the Victorian era. Right around the Industrial Revolution. Have you ever been to the Victorian era?
No, but I would like to. When can I go on one of these time traveling trips with you? Can I take these off? I just can't see.
And then people can't see your wonderful little face when you have them on. Am I right?
Yeah, people got to see my wonderful little face.
Yeah, we need to see Dylan's wonderful little face.
Oh, you take them on or off, it looks the same. It's weird.
These suit me.
They do.
So
no, I would. You gotta show me. I would want to go to the future though, not the past.
Where would you like to travel to?
I would like to travel to same place, 500 years in the future.
And what would you expect to see there, Mr. Brogan?
Bitches
and hoes.
Guy can dream.
Are all that remain? It's the apocalypse, and all that's left.
It'd be a better world if it was just bitches.
It's a rap-pocalypse.
Yep. I mean it in a positive way.
A hip-hop apocalypse.
Hip-hop apocalypse.
Hip-hopalypse.
Yep.
It's a hip-hopalypse. And all that remains are bitches and hoes. Luckily, they are able to get pregnant and bring forth other...
Thanks to us time travelers.
And that's right. We will impregnate the bitches and hoes, and they will be...
All right, I'm feeling a little uncomfortable now.
I feel very uncomfortable. I feel like we've
This is why we don't travel together.
We don't? We don't.
No.
We won't. We won't
do it.
I will protect you from this future full of bitches and hoes, if you prefer that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's more questions?
I wanted to see if Dylan got something to drink. He needs to loosen up.
I agree. I would.
Really not working for a lot of folks.
PayPal?
Being a problem.
Are you able to log in?
Yeah, we have very kind, generous folks who they're not going through
Hold on.
something.
Someone asked, what's your favorite color? Declan asked, what's your favorite color in Magic the Gathering? I'm going to have to say, that's a tough one. Maybe either, I think, black or green. Those are my two favorites. That was a nerdy question, but I like.
You really thought about it, though.
I did.
Gotta respect Magic the Gathering. Created Bitcoin.
If you're having trouble with PayPal, just keep trying. The email that you enter is in the description. You go to paypal.com and then you send it to that email. And hopefully everything works out. Is there anything else I can do to help?
These are seasoned folks who know what they're doing. So
PayPal is
obviously-
foiling you.
It's just- Someone go, is it down? Is it down?
PayPal is infected by an evil leprechaun on this day. The leprechaun is not the regular green leprechaun. It is a dark and evil chartreuse colored leprechaun, which I guess is green.
It's, yeah,
What's a not green color?
purple.
Purple.
Pretty much the opposite of green.
I've always felt that chartreuse should have been a different color than green. How did you feel about chartreuse?
I liked her before I knew her.
I got a message from Laura Sweeney. She just contacted me recently. Please have some potion on me and metaphorically pour some out for baby Cookie in the gutta for this special Irish holiday. Thank you, Ninja Lolo Ass. Thank you so much for your assistance in this drinkage.
Drink it up.
I'm going to pour one out for my special friend Dylan too.
Yeah, can you pour the gutter one?
I'm going to pour the gutter one in this small dainty glass for my dainty and small friend.
What? I can't. What?
And I'm not talking
I'm not
about
dainty.
Cookie.
Dainty doing.
Come on. Who wants to see us compete in feats of strength? I'm spry. That's why you can't learn. You can't go to the gym and get spry.
You've got nothing on me, partner. Here's to Miss Lolo.
See how fast that was?
Haha.
Your computer probably slowed it down, but it was quick.
That's some stiff potion.
Is that Gordon's? What kind of brand? What the? Ooh. God. What did you do?
It's old granddad.
Oh.
You just drank your old granddad.
Back again.
How do I raise the dead? This is easy. All you need is a Necronomicon or a Book of the Dead or
Forklift.
a forklift. Who's Dylan voting for? You just opened up a Pandora's box of hell.
Well, I always vote for the person who I think is going to lose because then I'm never disappointed. Vote for the person you want who you don't care. Don't vote for expecting them to win.
Vote for the underdog. Dylan is a constant underdog
Yes.
supporter. He doesn't care
Like
what.
Bernie gets the nomination, I'm voting for Hal. That's what's happening.
Vote for Goat. Vote for Goat.
Because I'm telling you.
Goat is the clear underdog in this election.
Yep. So it's the opposite of the Trump message. You know how we're going to win? Vote for the guy who will lose. You won't be disappointed. I promise yourself that.
Comtonius Rex says, Hal, butts or boobs? I prefer taints.
That old granddaddy is sneaking up on you. Taints? Why do you prefer taints?
I don't.
For its robust aroma?
I don't know why I said that because Munt paid me to say it. Munt is
Was Munt here earlier?
Munt wasn't here, but Munt is a sponsor of this live show,
Really?
and he said that he would only allow me to do it if I said crude things like I like taint.
I like taint. I like taint.
I like taint. I like taint.
I like taint. I like taint.
Sponsored by Munt.
And flea.
Hal, can you make a choke involving the clover to your left?
Make a choke. Your audience is smart. Choke.
Do you mean like a
Choke?
I don't know.
Like a choker?
Oh, a choker? It's easy. You just hang it from your neck like this, and you can walk around.
Now, doing that tomorrow, you'd be making a statement.
Why is it not a statement today, though?
It's still a statement, just not quite as
It's
impactful.
not as powerful.
Yeah.
But if I make it tomorrow, it will be more powerful. I will be
Whoa,
more
ew,
powerful than
gross.
you could possibly imagine.
Except if I get my squirrels organized.
Taints or riot. Rick Grimes is actually Munt.
Rick Grimes?
I'm pretty sure.
I like Baby Cookie.
I like Baby Cookie too. She's pretty good.
I'll take a Taint over Baby Cookie. She's an art thief.
Dylan is very concerned with Baby Cookie's tendencies to do illegal activities.
No, not illegal activities. Steal from all of us.
Which-
Let's specify.
AKA illegal activities.
Okay, a Mazda is a car, but a car isn't always a Mazda.
Dylan is an art cop.
I'm an art cop.
Dylan
No, it's a weekend thing, okay?
Dylan's-
Police the art.
Dylan protects art and artists wherever he goes.
Damn right I do.
He wears a leather jacket and he is suave.
I go on undercover missions all the time, trying to You know how many paintings in museums are forgeries?
Dylan Brogan, art cop.
It's gonna be on TBS, by the way.
Make more art cop statements, and I'll say Dylan Brogan, art cop.
Okay. Is that a Matisse, or are you just happy to see me?
Dylan Brogan, art cop.
Van Gogh, you're Van Gone.
Dylan Brogan, art cop.
I can tell that's a Goya because you look strung out.
Dylan Brogan, art cop.
All right, it takes a while. These are hard to make. Hey,
Ernie Sinclair Jr. is leaving. Thanks, Ernie.
yeah, go. You're leaving to go where? Come back, Ernie.
What
Where the fuck do you think you're going, Ernie?
if Dylan founded a police academy, a police art cop academy?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when an art cop comes for you?
Dylan Brogan, art cop. Art cop, art is you. What am I going to do? What will I do when art cop comes for me and you?
Ooh.
I can't wait to see that series.
We
That's
got a
good
lot
one.
of workshopping to do, but we can come up with this. This is good.
Dirty Bob asks, how long is this shit show? The shit show just ended, and now we're beginning with the regular show.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Have you really been on for an hour and a half?
No.
You didn't start at 6 p.m. like your tweet suggested?
Is mead an acceptable form of alcohol when enjoying this wonderful day? Of course it is. Mead is a traditional medieval drink. It's appropriate for any sort of day. Anything medieval is good. I love medieval. How did you two meet each other? I met Dylan on the street when I was attempting a heist. He reformed me.
I did.
I no longer wish to steal art. Is Dylan gonna get shirtless later? Usually unprovoked.
We gotta let things happen organically. Okay?
You gotta ply him with booze if you want him to get naked. It doesn't happen like regular.
No, my wife really doesn't like it.
Yeah, and I don't like it either, so please don't.
All right.
Doolin truly is a work of art. The shit show's back on.
Whoop.
Bob. I need to see Art Cop 2.
Art Cop 2.
A couple
MoMA gets punked.
couple of folks are asking about their donations. We'll get right on that. The wonderful and talented Courtney Collins is
Quit saying that.
fast and slick.
She's looking good, by the way.
And she is looking good. I hope you go to her.
She's dressed up more than both of us, and she's not even on the cam.
She's got green lipstick on, and she's looking wonderful. Go to her Instagram and check it
Oh
out.
my god, and she has this baller ring on that, like, if she hit in the face, she'd...
Everywhere.
What?
Okay.
Check out the baller ring. Dylan will wear
If
it.
in case anyone you don't know, like, you know that one person who you knew, like, in high school who, like, was better than everybody else? That's Courtney. Bam! You know, that
It's not.
badass mofo who didn't give a fuck?
That was Courtney.
Courtney. Have you seen She's All That?
Quiet.
It's not like
shy.
that at all.
I
It's
know.
different.
She was quiet and shy.
She was like Freddie Prinze Jr., but not a douche or a dude. Wham! Art cop. Look at that. But seriously,
That's Art Cop's
does like
ring of power.
does like an annoying or useless human being wear a ring like this? No. It's bigger
Oh.
than my whole hand.
Only a productive, organized, and excellent human being wears the ring
Agreed.
like that.
And PayPal, just get a Sony PlayStation 2 and put Aaron's address on it, and that's an acceptable form of payment.
Is Dylan inebriated?
Oh, I'm getting there. Come on.
He's not, though. It only takes 2 drinks, though, because he weighs 68 pounds.
69 pounds.
69 pounds. He weighs the amount of pounds that makes you a dirty person, a dirty sexual person.
Yeah, because pleasing your lover while they please you is dirty.
That's a cool ring, says Ernie.
Oh, thank you,
Hey, I
Ernie.
thought you were leaving, Ernie. Thanks for sticking around.
He was being metaphorical. He was leaving mentally.
Oh,
in
well,
his-
I suggest that for everyone at some point. Look, you can. The best thing about this shit show, you can go to the bathroom. You don't have to miss much.
Love to laugh, Courtney. Is Courtney made of magic? Courtney is made
Oh!
Courtney is made of magic. She actually used witchcraft to make Dylan spill that on me just now. She might be a witch.
You know, did you even leave the house today? What kind of pants are you wearing?
I haven't left the house today. I have my pajama pants on.
I don't even own pajama pants. I sleep in the nude like a real person.
I don't leave my house.
Yeah.
I stay here and I do good things.
No, I sleep nude just in case my house catches on fire and
And you have to run outside.
And I have to run outside.
And then
'cause-
you hope it happens, because then you can be like, oh, whoops, I exposed myself.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Firefighter and fire women. I'm naked because I sleep that way. It's acceptable to have my dong out.
So the male firefighters are called firefighters, and the female ones are called fighter women. Is that what I'm gleaning here?
I misspoke, but fighter women is almost better than fireman. if you
That's
ask
right.
me.
If you put out fires and you're a lady, then you're a fighter woman.
I mean, is that worse? I
Both-
mean, they're fire women too. They're all firefighters, but a fighter woman.
Art cop.
Art cop.
Vote for
Hey.
GOAT.
One of Art's greatest enemies is fire, so we need all the female firefighters we can get. So all the young girls watching, you don't have good parents.
Dylan will give advice to young girls. Just listen, young girls. Dylan knows what you should do.
Don't trust men.
Listen to Dylan, young girls.
Go to college.
Dylan's got more advice for you, young girls.
That guy you like, you're better and smarter than him. And you have all the power. Don't forget it.
Dylan's really giving you some information you can use.
You're givers of life.
Use that power responsibly, ladies. Don't let men take it from you unless they want to.
No.
Then let
No,
them.
no, don't let. They're already. No! Polar opposite of that.
If a man wants to cage you, let him put you in a cage. It's fine. It'll be fun. You'll see.
How there's a lot of people who said they've been donating and nothing's showing up. Not in email or PayPal.
I can't believe
So-
what a disaster this has become.
Some have gotten confirmation from PayPal and some haven't, but nothing.
Okay.
Logos came through and that's
Why don't everyone try to go through my PayPal?
Are they spelling my name correctly?
I'm sure they have. I've been double checking the Blame
I mean that
Society
guy's
for
name.
some
Sorry,
things.
it's not my name.
After a small finder's fee, if you send all your contributions to dylanbrogan@gmail.com, I will be sure to get them to the Hal bank account.
He won't. He will.
No, I will. I
he
will.
will
I mean, there's a couple dollar transaction fee, but that's nothing compared
He's
to the
a-
quality entertainment and the ability for a proper PayPal account to work.
He's an embezzler. Don't listen to him. Send your payments to embezzler@gmail.com.
No, don't do that.
That
We
one-
know that guy. That is a real dude, and
Just kidding. If they don't work, please keep trying. We'll do our best to make
Yeah,
this
just
happen.
hang out. Write yourself a little, put on your phone, set a reminder for 10 minutes from now.
Unfortunately, I left the mini couch in the other room. It's part of an experiment. Some of you may be wondering where the miniature couch is, but for obvious reasons, it's not here right now.
What type of cage do you use?
Use on women, Hal. I use a woman cage. It's got all the luxuries. It's got a sink, a mirror, a toilet, a bathtub, and handcuffs and makeup. Is Dylan trustworthy? That's a good question.
I wouldn't get in a cage with you, but yes, I'm trustworthy.
You don't have to get in a cage to be trustworthy. You need ham. Ham is the key. Do you have ham?
I got hams in the fridge.
There is ham in the fridge. Can you go fetch the ham, please, so we can affirm our trustworthiness?
Sure.
And hams.
Is there ham and ham?
That of course there's ham. It's on the top shelf. How could he not know that I would have ham?
Because I brought ham.
I would not be Hal Thompson if not for my ham. It defines me. It is who I am. I am my ham.
Oh, this is some gross ham.
Ham is good in any shape. It's 2 a.m. in Sweden, says Jens Wisbacks. You guys are keeping me from going to bed.
Good.
We will only keep you for not much longer. We just wanted to celebrate Leprechaun Thursday. Thank you for joining us, Jens Wisbacks.
And you have like a 20-hour work week, so what the fuck are you getting up for?
Here is
Hams!
Here is the ham that makes me trustworthy,
And the hams that makes me trustworthy.
and the hams that makes him trustworthy.
Sweden, oh yeah, let's go to work for 4 hours and have a baby. Oh, I'm sorry.
Dylan has just given it to the Swedish. I hope you can take it. Or
Our movies are better, but our language is harder.
I hope you can give it back to
It's
Dylan.
like a Native American person accent, by the way. Swedish, Native American, exactly the same.
Dylan is a total dick lick.
What of it?
Is PayPal still the same, Courtney? I don't know what that means exactly.
Well, he's asking if it's Flame Society, I think.
No, that's not the what we're using.
I know.
But you could check that to see if anything
I
has come through. It's 9:06 p.m. in Maine.
Do you know where your kids are?
Have you drained your main vein?
Like Patrick
Have you
Swayze.
drank? Ew, like is that? I don't remember his tragic death. What happened?
Patrick Swayze
his main
drained.
vein in one movie. I can't remember.
Patrick Swayze has drained his main vein in movies.
We've seen it. We know he has.
Sounds like he peed.
Dylan, eat the ham, you skinny bastard, says Compton Nonius Rex.
I don't like being told what to eat.
Today, new mutation says, today I managed to buy 6 random beers that all have green cans. That was totally unintentional and not noticed until later. I can't believe what happened to you today.
You should write a book.
You should maybe at least contact a reporter. Let them know what you did and how this happened.
They appreciate news tips.
There's
It's
a-
worthy.
Reporter right here who might be using your
Man buys 6 green cans. Doesn't notice.
art cop.
Coverage at 6. Art cop. This art cop thing has legs, by the way.
Dylan should do freestyle rap, says Rhino Stewie, about how much he loves ham.
Ham, because she's drunk. Methinks she is a she.
I love hams. I hope your name's Pam's. I'm gonna go to the store and get me some spam because I like junk mail. Word. I'm not the best freestyle rapper. I'm more of a pre-rehearsed rapper.
Salty Bitch says, my cat
Is
is
very intrigued by the show. Does your cat like this? This is the joke light. This is how you know when there's a joke. It's most of the time.
Most of the audience is cats. We learned that long ago, didn't we, Hal?
That's a good point.
That's why we mostly get, you're complaining about PayPal.
Hold
You should
it.
see the dead birds we get.
Hulda Hoog says, what should I do if a leprechaun steals all my ham?
You should get yourself a weapon.
Get yourself a weapon, arm yourself, lock your doors, barricade your windows, and put up magical defense barriers in the form of ham castles.
And when ham castles made of sand drift into the sea, eventually... There you go.
Dylan's gone off the rails. I need ham bucks. I don't think they make ham currency yet, but they should if they want trustworthy transactions to occur between people buying things and people selling things.
Well, this is really bad because we have folks requesting some fun things, I'm sure, and now I'm not
I don't know why PayPal would fail us.
Why don't we test it? I'll do a test. The art cop likes to test. Come on.
Very good. Give it a try.
Give it a try because we need it. All right, so what do I do? I've never donated to the show before.
Go to PayPal.
I've got into my PayPals.
You don't have to announce it. You can just do it.
Okay, getting into the PayPal.
Send $1 to my email, personal.
The Aaron?
Correct.
Who's that guy?
Yeah.
I don't know who that guy is,
Okay.
but I use his
Steal
email.
his identity.
I steal his identity. I borrowed it. I only borrowed it for tonight. He let me borrow it because I don't have an email.
You have Hotmail, you mean?
Is Dylan on the Irish crazy train?
I'm here now.
Do you accept donations in ham? Of course. Just send your ham donations to 386 Mail Fraud Avenue, 10,000 Pound, Hampster, Virginia.
My dollar went through.
11286. It might be that people are playing games with us and their
don't think they
donations
are.
aren't really happening at all.
I don't think Miss Yuke and Sean Henry are playing games with
Fair
us.
enough. It might be that
Or
PayPal's
anybody,
busted.
But
Perhaps we can
you
give
know
them
this
an
too well.
perhaps we can give them an IOU and just do what they
Yeah,
suggest.
IOU it.
I'm fine with that.
We're offering store credit tonight, folks.
In the Victorian era, Lady Tink and I often exchange IOUs when we go out to dinner.
Well, we got $1 from
The-
Dylan
They're called IED.
right away. It worked right away. Did you use the app, Dylan?
I use the iPhone app.
That's what Laura used as well, and that worked for her, but she's the only one.
Okay, we'll send another buck. We're just raking in the bucks. I'll go through
It's
the
working on
browser.
PayPal. PayPal is working on mobile phones.
Well, at least iPhones.
But if you can give me the information regarding what they'd like, they can either pay us later or not. I don't mind. I'm an easy sort of individual, especially on
We got the honesty policy happening here.
St. Patty's Day Friday.
Well, the problem is I don't get their text either, so I can't even write out.
All right, it's a two-step process.
You can always email me at that address with whatever you wanted to do, and we'll try to do later. What-
We need the liquor to be a flowing.
What does Dylan get for his $1? That's a really good point. What would you like for your $1 that you donated?
How about my dignity back, Aaron? You think you
Very
can give
good.
me that?
Let me see if I
Okay.
can find that. Oh yes, here it is, all crumpled up in a ball.
Oh,
on the
thank you. I
floor.
thought I left it here.
Yep.
I will keep it. All right, thank you, folks.
You're welcome. Dylan now has his dignity back until he takes his shirt off after multiple shots. There's nothing case sensitive about that email, by the way. Is St. Patrick's Day your favorite holiday? Says Davin Lee. St. Patrick's Day is one of my favorite holidays. I don't think it's my absolute favorite.
What is your favorite?
My absolute favorite holiday is man's discovery of Fire Day.
Fag Day.
That's not the an acronym.
That's not the acronym.
Acronym.
It is an an.
That's an acronym.
It is.
It's an anachronism of an acronym. That's my favorite holiday because it celebrates the day that man created fire and really began to become man and manly.
Prometheus Day.
Prometheus didn't discover fire.
He stole it.
He stole it from the gods. He couldn't even come up with his own fire. He had to steal it from someone. Prometheus was a fire.
Kid, don't. I'm not standing by while you talk shit about Prometheus.
Prometheus was a plagiarist. He plagiarized fire from the gods. Why do you like Prometheus so much? Is he
Because he gave humanity a gift.
he's an inspiration to
Because
you?
we were enslaved by Zeus and Hera and that drunkard Dionysus.
Do you feel that you supply humanity with a gift
Of sorts.
by reporting news 9 to
Yeah,
5?
sure.
Dylan is the modern Prometheus.
Okay.
And you
Let me earn up to that. Ooh.
and you folks are all allowed to fly in and pick at his liver and spleen and then fly away and torture him endlessly. I will hang him from a cliff so that you can do that.
Tie me to a big rock.
I will tie him to the rock. You will be allowed to fly only in bird form, though, to pick at his liver. Or, if you wish, you could donate for a shot, which will also pick at his liver, just not in bird form.
Did you see that? Full circle.
Full circle, everybody. This is Hal Thompson signing off. I'm not really signing off. I'm still going to be here in a minute.
Here's something that Miss Yuke sent us that might be helpful. She says PayPal transactions completed normally that didn't show up in the transaction list and no confirmation email came through.
Well, I haven't gotten confirmation, but mine went through, didn't it? Did you get my other $1?
She just emailed. She said, "Is Dylan seeing his dollar in his transaction history?"
Feel free just to tell us what you gave, and we'll make it happen for you. We don't know why websites do this.
I thought this was like a technology podcasting troubleshooting site.
No.
All right, the one I did mobily showed up, but the one I did over a browser has not.
We believe in your transactions.
So that could be a difference. But yeah,
It's
just
PayPal.
What?
It's definitely PayPal then.
It's PayPal's problem, but we believe you.
Yeah.
We believe in your transactions. You tell us what happened, and we give it to you. We don't need the money. Just give us whatever you like. We will die on our swords for you.
we're gonna take PayPal to court.
Does Hal play video games?
I don't play video games personally, but I assist the Game Society pimps with their activities regarding video games.
He brings them slushies,
I bring them slushies. I bring them.
Adderall,
I cure their gout. I bring them Adderall.
turkeys.
I supply them with turkeys and, of course, with ham. I'm a helper. I'm here to help.
He's also an expert.
Prometheus stole the money from PayPal as well. That's right. Prometheus, he's a plagiarizer and a stealer, and he steals all of it. If only Art Cop could stop him.
Well, maybe he stole the PayPal money, but look what you got in return.
I got a message here from Jody Belleville. A shout out to my husband Wayne. Hello from Australia.
Good morning, mate.
How are you doing, Wayne? Husband Wayne. It's good to have you here. Jody wanted to let you know that she appreciates you as a person and for who you are, an Australian person. We enjoy your Australian viewage of this live broadcast, and we appreciate everything about you and Australia.
They don't know about tipping, though.
What's tipping?
Either do you, so it doesn't matter, I guess. Okay.
Welcome, all Australians.
Welcome.
We welcome you to the Union, the Dark Union.
We welcome you.
Welcome to the evil broadcast.
Joke.
What is this? What is this? What kind of show is this supposed to be?
This is a celebration of St. Patrick's Day, a live celebration.
That's like
It's also
the worst.
It's a live forum on PayPal troubleshooting.
It's also a lesson on how to troubleshoot PayPal transactions.
We're here to serve.
We are
This is free, right?
correct.
Then what the fuck are you complaining about?
It's a time to hang out and to
Did the cast of Cheers just like do the show live for you every week? No, they didn't. So you just send something helpful next time, okay?
It's a time to treasure and appreciate other humans and to enjoy their presence. And if you have any problems of your own, you can ask me and I will answer your questions. I'm an expert. Doesn't that say it all? Sometimes when I don't have my miniature couch out on the table,
Yeah.
certain people get very upset and they start to act very naughty.
Okay, well, I understand that. I'm a little upset about it too.
They get aggressive
Art cop.
and they start to get sassy.
We don't mind a little sassafras. You just gotta be able to take what you're serving up.
That's right. If you can't take the sassy back, then you got a problem.
Get a receipt.
Hal, does one get jiggy with it without
Causing a black hole, says S
Ooh.
Ninja Lolo.
You make a movie called Concussion.
It's pretty easy as long as you don't increase your gravitational force too much while you're getting jiggy with it. It shouldn't cause any black hole issues or other problems. Just make sure that you don't become too dense.
Good advice.
Oh, thank you.
Is this a Beanie Baby?
That's a Beanie Cthulhu.
Oh, I'm voting that you want my candidate? This guy.
You should vote for Goat.
No, I'm voting for Cthulhu.
Stephen McDonald says, a shot for Dylan. A thank you for him drawing me for the signed gift. That must have been when you were on that other show, Beer and Board Games.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Hal, if the signal blocker is a good idea for the box to stop the call for help. If the signal blocker is a good idea for the box to stop the call for help. I'm going to have to get clarification on that. I can't understand that exactly. Do you want to fetch the freezer bound drink?
Freezer! Getting freezer with it.
And then and you give me your dainty glass and I'll pour him a wonderful Irish shot right this moment.
Tell the folks that I'm sorry I'm behind on comments because I'm writing out these.
Courtney's sorry she's behind on comments because she's writing out some of these other things. She'll get back to you shortly.
She's a giver.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, Dylan. Here's your comeuppance.
Is Brogan Irish still?
Oh, yes, it is. It's like Smith over there. No,
This
my
is-
hands, they get dirt underneath my fingernails every day, even if I stay inside, because they're used to digging potatoes.
That's cool. Courtney is also has Irish heritage.
Half Irish.
She's half Irish.
I'm half Irish too.
You're both half Irish?
Yep, my grandmother knew some Irish people, but lived in the Bronx.
I'm
Like most Irish, but it's funny though because there might be people watching in Ireland and they wouldn't consider me Irish. It's kind of a weird American thing, you know.
Does that also mean you're half leprechaun then, by proxy, in association?
I guess. I mean, I have an uncle that's a leprechaun. What of it? What of it?
Where the gold at? That's from Stephen McDonald,
Thank you.
Dylan Brogan, Irish Brogan.
A tip of the hat and a wag of the weenie to ya.
You're an Irish rogue, Dylan Brogan.
I come from a long line of rogues.
Thank you, Stephen McDonald. If the signal blocker is a good idea for the box to stop the call for help. Everyone should get a signal blocker for those times when you don't wish the signal to make it out of your house. You know what I'm saying, right?
Put tinfoil on your house.
Hal Thompson expert, Dylan Brogan art cop. Matt Carlson says, Rolf, about your chunk of ham. Very good. Thank you, Matt Carlson. I shall.
Here, I'll hold it while you Rolf it.
This chunk of ham has been good to me over the years. We've seen Blazing Saddles, the movie. We've shielded ourselves from weather under umbrellas. We've candidly opened our hearts to foreign dignitaries. We've saddled up slabs of beef and cordoned off murder sites. We've shaved beef, and we've sailed.
With the ham?
We've sailed to Nantucket in Massachusetts. We've been to many places.
See, I always thought you guys were hordes of hang gliders.
Nope.
It's not as easy as you think, people.
If you don't know what rolfing is, it's when you vomit out words and you don't know what you're going to say. You might start with a syllable like blah, and then turn that into a word.
And there are varying levels of skill, aren't there?
There is indeed. You'd be surprised.
Like blast, cap, res, bot.
It's very difficult for some people.
No, it's not. It's hordes.
Try it yourself. You might make yourself laugh, and that is indeed a gift.
Yep.
Dylan, whip your dong out. Can Dylan eat the whole ham?
Well, we gotta get PayPal going before we whip dongs out, okay?
How old is Dylan?
Yes, please. Courtney, what about a pie to the face for Dylan or Hal?
I'd prefer that Dylan takes it.
Donate some pie.
Hey, you gotta get us a pie.
Have you and Ham seen attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion?
I do believe you rolfed that out of your own mouth.
Dylan's getting schooled in the art of rolfing.
I will admit that Hal is a way better welfer.
I've lived with a rolfer for many years,
Yeah.
so I'm good. I've learned.
He's also weird. Someone was asking about age. I'm very much younger than Hal.
Picasney Yost says, Dylan, please don't whip your lookout.
Well, I think you gotta donate to keep the dick in too at this point.
Clean Phil Wanted says, woot, happy St. Pat's Day from New Zealand. Dylan, Hal, and Courtney.
Aw,
Thank you.
Thank you, Clean Phil Wanted.
My dad loves New Zealand. He goes there every year.
Courtney's father has visited New Zealand and has enjoyed himself whilst there. I too have been to New Zealand.
You have?
Not.
I actually had a small role in the movie The Piano. I was in one of the scenes with Harvey Keitel when he's talking to the primitive women.
Somehow I think we just lost sponsors.
I didn't have a line, but I did get to meet Harvey Keitel. He gave me several beatdowns.
Not a Howard Cosell?
No,
Aaron Yonda in Auckland.
I never met Howard Cosell, but maybe that Aaron guy did.
I wouldn't.
Oh, I forgot about the difference.
Hal, have you ever flown a TIE fighter? I've never flown a TIE fighter. Does that answer your question?
And that'd be very difficult. That's fictional.
Dylan, I'd like you to answer some comments because I have to use the restroom.
Okay.
And I'll come back and look at these items.
All right.
Dylan, did you take your Stephen McDonald shot?
I did. Wasn't that
You did.
Wasn't that the Bailey's? I need the center spot here, Hal.
You're moving into the center?
Yeah, you only relieve yourself once a day, so I know it takes a while.
It does. I'll be back in a while.
Okay.
Stephen McDonald says, tell Dylan he actually got a shot from an Irish guy. Much appreciated, my dear Courtney. The show couldn't go on without you.
Well, everyone should take a shot to that. Oh, by the way, how much better did this get? Me sitting here. All right. I'm Dylan. I'm an expert too. I'm taking over this shit show.
Have you ever flown a nuclear-powered aircraft?
Oh, this is for Hal. He has.
All right. How old is Hal?
Hal was born in a time when they did not keep good records, but he being an expert, knows how to preserve himself and is way older than you think. All right, jammies. Yeah, Aaron, he doesn't live here. Hal only wears pajamas. He's kind of, one of those people that doesn't leave the house.
Don't fall in. Okay, I won't.
Dylan, are you Chad Vader? I wish that guy knows how to work.
The Dylan Show. Yep, that's what we're calling it.
I'm an expert on Dylans. Would you shove a goat into your shirt if it wouldn't fit in your pants? I'm not a goat lover. I'll just admit that now. I am okay with them, but I'd rather shove a rabbit down my pants. Okay, Canada loves Dylan. Of course you do, because nothing goes over better in Canada than some good weed. I know that. Okay, how do you pick up girls? I meet one of their friends. That's how. Little trick for all you single guys out there. A girl who knows one other person you do is pick upable. All right. I don't care much for the name brand marijuanas. I like all of them. Dylan, can you fall off the chair now? There's like no room to fall. Okay, Dylan, steal all the booze quick. Don't get me going too fast. Who's your favorite, Dylan? You are, Chris Weir. Dylan is a hybrid all the way. Yeah, I am a hybrid. I assume you're talking about weed and my gender. Assassinato, I'll sub. Okay, do you smoke dope? Of course I do. I got married years ago. She's cool with all of it, so just don't close your mind. Dylan, what did Baby Cookie do for you to hate her? She stole paintings from a public art museum, all right? She's rude. She's violating public decency laws all the time. How many copies of Counts do you own? I own a lot of them because it's important. Are Hal coming back? No, good, okay. Did you ever rip your clothes off and gone mental? We've all been there. All right, Stephen McD. Dylan is awesome. Yep. Neon Dylan, follow me on Twitter. Well, give me a reason. Are you going to be at Milwaukee during the Trump rally? I am definitely going to some Trump rallies here because that guy's crazy, but I don't like that everyone says his supporters are horrible. They're just sick of all the shit. And yeah, they're a little racist and uneducated, but we need them too, all right? Don't forget about dumb people. You forget about dumb people, you cast them off, you call them all racist, even if they are, and bigots. Don't tell a racist they're racist. Just don't say it. You need them on your side. You do. Just believe me.
Vote for goat.
Oh, come on. I'm a fan of any atheist 74-year-old. Bernie comment here. All right. Have you ever read the Mexican Constitution? I'm going to. I know the Canadian one has like 48 fucking Bill of Rights in it. Okay. Is Dylan too cool for Zool? I was the only truant with a 4.0 from Madison East High School, so rock that shit. All right, come on, a little faster. Dylan, I saw you at a hotel. Oh, I know I was probably you saw me at a hotel in Green Bay and we didn't hook up? I hope you're a girl. Okay, best Trump advice ever. How many items of mesh clothing do you own? 4. It's good on the skin and good for the looking. Trump did work at Empire Market, but it turned out that he just needed a better job. Vote GOAT. Vote Cthulhu, all right? That's the real candidate. How do you feel about Satan Church opening in Texas? I'm pro-Satan anything. What's the difference between a shamrock and a clover? You can smoke a clove. Dylan, why did you spill that beer on Hal? Because I'm clumsy. All right, here we go.
I'm back. I'm in business.
Have you ever fought a giant Sloan? I don't know. Okay. Sorry.
I'm back to replace
I'm a whore.
Dylan and his
There you go, Sammy Pendleton.
radical left-leaning diatribes.
Left-leaning? I told everyone to realize that... Okay, we're not even going to go into it.
I found this special...
Dylan, do you work out? I do. I try not to sit all day, and I have one bowl of cereal only. That's working out. Dylan has... why is Matt so mean? Because he's too talented. Praise Satan!
I found this Irish leprechaun hat inside my house.
So the question about the pubes. Just keep them short, but not forgotten.
Don't forget your pubes. I wanted to let you people know that there are other ethnicities of leprechaun that you might be interested about. They're actually Spanish leprechauns.
There are also
Spanish leprechauns?
Peruvian leprechauns. There are 3 types of leprechauns: Irish, Peruvian, and Spanish.
I'm learning things.
Spanish leprechauns will also take you to gold, but Peruvian leprechauns do not take you and give you their gold. They give you something else entirely. They give you hope
Gonorrhea.
and gonorrhea.
All right, the pace is slowed. Set a new bar here, Aaron.
I got a message.
Aaron, get out of here!
Where was he?
Just
was he
saw
here?
him. I told him to leave.
Oh,
Sorry,
God,
Hal.
Please don't let him near me. He doesn't like me. He wants to crush me like an ant. He always tries to hurt me. Aaron Panto says, "Love you guys and miss Courtney too." Miss Courtney. Love you guys and miss Courtney too. Thank you, Aaron Panto, for the nice message. You're a nice person, and we're glad that you contacted us. I got a message from Car. Just Car. Could I get a congrats or advice? I was just accepted into the interactive telecommunications program at NYU for my graduate studies. Thanks, guys. Keep being awesome. Congratulations on getting accepted into interactive telecommunications programs at NYU.
That sounds totally real.
I could give you some advice on what to do while you're enrolled in school at NYU.
Like as soon as you graduate, pretend you died so you don't have to pay the debt.
That's right. Fake your own death after graduation, but be sure you graduate first.
Get the diploma.
Make sure that diploma's in your hands, your cold, dead hands.
Then legally prove you're dead, but don't tell your employer.
That way you can erase your debts.
Whoop.
This is how you can get free education in our country.
It's actually a real program.
It is.
Trump 2016.
Fake your own death.
Basically, yes, Trump 2016 is college affordability program.
FakeYourOwnDeath.com/
FakeYourOwnDeath.com needs... what is that and where can I purchase it? Not at PayPal, evidently.
I have a feeling it exists and will help you out. I got some more things
All right,
here.
let's do them.
Congratulations again on getting accepted. That is prestigious. I'm very impressed. I got a message here from Miss Uke. My cat caught a leprechaun, I think. It might be an imp. I'm not an expert. Either way, would you please name it? It needs a name for the paperwork. I see you're going to register your leprechaun. That's smart. You don't want an unregistered leprechaun in your house. If the police or art cop finds it, they'll get very upset and they'll send you to magical jail. If it's a Spanish leprechaun, you might get in front of the Inquisition.
What's its name for it?
For what? For the leprechaun?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to figure out right
Okay.
now. Did you have a name that you'd like to throw out, Mr. Brogan?
Nelly.
Nelly the leprechaun?
Yeah.
I recommend the name Seymour. Seymour is a pretty good name for a leprechaun.
Nelly Seymour.
If you need a last name as well, then I might suggest
Botch.
Butts
Butch Botch.
or
Haggeris.
or
Bam Wazzle.
or Dead People.
Good too.
Seymour Dead People
.com.
/ Fake Your Own Death. Matt Carlson says, expert advice from Dylan and Hal about which fluids are drinkable. I have a lot of advice about drinkable fluids, but I'll start with Dylan, who's a proto-expert.
If it's brown, drink it down. If it's black, send it back.
That's actually what I was going to say. That's really good advice about fluids. I think
Antifreeze tastes good. Doesn't go over well though.
you could, you should, but you wouldn't. I think Dylan is an expert on fluids. I hereby take you into the doctor's program for fluids at Hal's University, HU.
Sign up now. Not affiliated with Trump University
Not affiliated with Trump University.
anymore.
most of the Trump University students switched over to Hal University.
They're very satisfied.
I oversee all the courses directly, unlike at Trump University, where Trump
Just poops in a bag and sends it to you.
and sends it to your university. I don't poop in a bag and send it to you, unless you want me to.
I see we have some more questions. One from Amanda Fuller. Hal, what is your second favorite
Leprechaun holiday. That's a tough question. There are so many to choose from.
Fag Day.
What's that?
I hate that I like saying that. That's what it is.
That's Dylan's favorite,
That's my guilty pleasure joke.
second favorite Leprechaun holiday.
Because it's so juvenile. No, Leprechaun holidays, I mean, I'm not sure St. Patrick's Day is a Leprechaun holiday. What about Leprechaun Independence Day? That doesn't exist yet. That's what I want to celebrate.
No,
one
Leprechaun
day.
Independence Day does exist.
Where? Not in the 3 countries you named that have leprechauns.
Back in the 1930s, the Leprechauns had a revolution. But they were unable to escape and were forced to give all their gold up.
Sounds
Most of-
like the Zapatistas.
Most of them were imprisoned, sadly. My second favorite Leprechaun holiday is Leper Day. Because it almost spells leprechaun. Leprechaun. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, Hal. I
Leper
just
Day.
can't believe that's the holiday that you want to celebrate.
That's my favorite. That's my second favorite Leprechaun holiday.
Leper's Day.
Leper Day.
You might lose an arm.
When is Hal going to leave? Because you can answer questions better and have you watch the someone wants you to answer this. Maria Fritsch says, Dylan, Hal sucks. And have you watched
Stop it.
Have you watched the Disney movie Frozen? It's awesome. Go ahead, Dylan.
Well, I wish you wouldn't have put those 2 statements together.
Answer the question. Mrs. Fritsch wants your answer.
Yeah, Frozen's got an appeal. Too many white people in that movie, if you ask me.
So that you don't like it because of the white people?
I didn't say I didn't like it.
You just think there's too many white people.
I think they should have had a more diverse cast. Where are the polar bears? Where are the penguins? Where are the black people?
Where is the gold at?
Where the gold at?
How do I capture a leprechaun so I can squeeze the liquid gold from his
Wicked tiny heart.
Well, we're not going to tell you that. That's an awful fate.
That's a trade secret.
Yeah, get out of here. You got to pay big buckos to get...
You do. You can look.
Yeah.
You can
I'll
actually.
bet you can figure it out.
You can actually buy my book on Amazon.co, where where I tell you it's called How to Catch a Leprechaun.
Amazon.co.
Amazon.co. And I self-published it. How to Catch a Leprechaun by Hal Thompson, expert. Look it up. You won't regret it.
It's not printed on old Far Side calendars.
It isn't. It's actually printed on whalebone.
It went all out.
The book itself is
You know that movie Blackfish? All the whale bones in that movie were used for the book.
correct.
Dylan Brogan asking the real questions. If Munt were to contact Hal, how would that occur?
Munt would have to call my phone and then I could answer. I'd rather not have Munt call though. He's always cruel.
Well, and don't you always have to like pay for it because he's usually in county?
I have to answer. Munt is the sponsor of this live show. Munt sponsored this
What
show.
do you have on Munt?
Hey, Hal.
Hey Munt.
It's really Munt.
Hey, Dylan.
Long time no see. I haven't seen you since that big motorcycle convention in South Dakota. What's it called? Sturgis.
Motorbike rally time.
Oh yeah, and that one. Yeah.
Oh, I've been to motorbike rally time.
And Sturgis.
It's rough. Munt, thank you for sponsoring this live St. Patrick's Day show.
Are you laundering money?
What?
You laundering money?
No, I'm in a big trouble.
Why are you in trouble?
I got too much corned beef.
How can you have too much corned beef?
Oh, man, your mom.
You got the corned beef from my mom?
Yeah, I gave her the corned beef.
So now she has too much corned beef?
Yep. Yeah.
Well, she might be
And
able.
I've been drinking green everything today.
My mom might. My mom might be able to sell the excess corned beef on eBay.
Yeah. Yep.
You've been drinking green?
I drank it all up. I put it down into my mouth.
You sound like you've maybe overindulged on this St. Patrick's Day special day.
What day?
St. Patrick's Day, Leprechaun Thursday.
I don't know nothing about it. This is just a normal night for me.
Munt, what's your plan for the next month?
I'm gonna try to find a way to get my house back.
Where'd it go?
Somebody hooked it up to a truck and drove away with it.
Do you have a mobile home?
No, yeah, now I do.
Why would they do
I
that?
should punch you.
You're not here though, so you can't, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I hope you get your home back, Munt.
Yeah, I live like a snail.
What does that mean?
I got all my luggage.
That's pretty good, actually.
Munt's really drunk.
Hey, Munt, I was all up in your mom's boiled cabbage tonight.
Yeah, she does a real good job.
All right, well, you fooled me.
I sent your mom some taters as well.
My hand is
Oh,
wet.
yeah. She loves your tater tots. She told me that when she was in the hospital.
Why'd she get in the hospital?
She works there, dumbass. she's a doctor.
Well, Munt, we'll let you go pass out and hopefully pass away.
Remember, sleep on your stomach.
I'll sleep on your stomach. You'll not expect it.
Okay, Munt. Thanks for calling.
I'm gonna punch you, and then I'll punch the other guy. Fine. Good.
Dylan,
Goodbye.
it's Dylan.
Okay, sweet dreams, Monty.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, here's a picture of Steven with his constitution.
Oh,
On the show, folks.
that'll come in handy.
Click on it. Oh, he's just looking at it, I
That's
see.
all that, yeah, that's as big as it.
This isn't a touch screen.
Steven got a signed constitution from Mr. Brogan. He was lucky.
Well, remember when those Oregon terrorists, they had exact same versions of the, wasn't that funny?
They did.
It
They
was
had the
really
exact
weird.
same-
Like we both, like we went to the same website and we ordered them from the same place.
It would have been funny if they were signed by you.
It would have been.
It would have been funny if those police had shot you.
I would have seen it as a sign of progress.
Hal, how did those Mongolian tea bags taste in the Mongolian goat rodeo episode?
Yeah, how did those Mongolians teabag you?
They were fine, although I think they were a little out of date.
It's a little bit of a crude question.
It took a long time for them to get here. The Mongolians only shipped their tea bags with the old methods. So it took 3 years for those bags to arrive.
And 20 men.
20 men carried a crate of Mongolian tea bags 400,000 miles. I think they were on Mars.
I want to smell Munt.
You don't want to smell Munt. You don't know what you're saying. You need
You
to.
don't want to smell this jacket he's been wearing for a decade.
This jacket is self-cleaning. It's actually made from self-cleaning fibers.
Nothing beats the ba bee top in the background.
What are you talking about? Ba 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 bees.
Jacob Dillard says,
Maybe
"Hey,
Dylan's bee costume, right?
hey guys, happy
Oh.
St. Patrick's Day from Michigan once again. Good to see Hal and Dylan. Thanks for watching. We're having a really good time. We'll be wrapping it up soon, although we appreciate the time
We are?
that we've spent with you.
Were you kicking me out or are you ending this program?
I've got to end the program and get back to my experiments. If someone grabs you a drink, I'd be happy to let you stay a little bit longer. That's not legal. That's not yet legal in our state.
Good thing we're in Halsylvania.
He's not really smoking the weed, that's actually Mongolian tea.
And good thing smells aren't a crime.
Do leprechauns bull ride?
Leprechauns,
When they're in Texas.
yes, they do.
They don't get to Texas very often, but when they do,
That's made me feel high. That Mongolian weed.
He's like a dog. You blow it right in his ear and he gets high.
Hal, you guys are tired, poor things. It's sure you guys are getting sleepy. From Maria Fritsch.
We are getting very sleepy. We've been very busy. He's been reporting important news items, and I've been
Experimenting on
And going out on long runs.
my goats. Hal, what is ham made of?
ham is actually made of a byproduct from miniature couches.
Where did the miniature couch go?
It's in the other room. It's currently engaged in an experiment that I've been conducting regarding obvious reasons.
Little Women.
I've been trying to find out whether obvious reasons are indeed the power behind the creation of the universe.
Hal, can you summon a fabulous person who only likes
Glitter and magic. I could, but then we would only want.
I like glitter and magic. What's wrong with me? I'm
Then-
already here.
But then we would become only a show about glitter and magic, and I don't think you want that. Plus, fairies aren't trustworthy. They have no ham.
Hamzilla? Hal, look at the photo and you'll see the
Bee. That's true. I know what you're talking about. He was once a bee.
See, it's
Oh, I see now. His shirt says bee.
I'm gonna be up in the club. Okay.
What is the meaning of life?
It's a bowl of cereal.
A bowl of cereal.
It's made by General Mills. Life. Good. I'm glad you made it obvious. That needed that really needed the indicator.
Hal, are leprechauns related to the Easter Bunny? Leprechauns are related only in name to the Easter Bunny. They have the same last name.
Bunny.
No, that's the Easter Bunny's middle name.
Ooh.
Easter Bunny's last name is Anderson.
Expert.
Leprechaun Anderson and Easter Bunny Anderson.
They all have the same last name and first name. Hal, do I live without you? I want to know.
You've been doing a good job so far.
You might like to look me up on my Facebook page. I have a Hal Thompson Facebook page. This one
Do you do
here
the Twitter?
has a Twitter.
Do you do the Twitter?
I have a Twitter, but I've lost the login information
The Hal one?
in the mists of time. Yes,
That's a problem.
I could probably try to figure it out, but I'm not.
Yeah, okay.
You know, you understand. It smells like Mongolian weed in my house.
Dylan, when can you come hang out with me in Denver and we can roll out joints and do all those drug things?
Whenever we inaugurate the first episode of Weed and Board Games, which we should totally go to Denver for. Sounds like we already have a host. But that should be a thing, and you should write your congressman and email Hal, Aaron, and Matt to say, do the inaugural episode of Weed and Board Games in Denver. Or hey, there's lots of other states now. I'd go to Washington because it's the only other one. Okay. But the truth is, come on, maybe legal in Colorado, but it's not hard to get here. Why doesn't the price come down? All right.
Don't drink that yet. I have to announce it. And I have to pour myself one. Kevin Campbell was nice enough to send us a special
Shot.
shot
of
special Irish drink, which we will drink right now. A potion for Hal and Dylan. Thank you, Kevin Campbell. Much appreciated.
Thank
Here's
you.
to your health on this wonderful St. Patrick's Day. What are you folks up to on this
Woo!
St. Patrick's Day? What did you get up to? Let us know. We'd love to hear all about it.
Do you have work in a few hours?
That
Do you need advice on what you should wear to impress your boss? Or maybe to get that wayward copy editor to tell you to hose yourself down? I think I'm now intoxicated. We asked about this earlier.
Looks like we got him going, everybody.
I'm going.
Now's your chance. The shirt
I'm like a
comes
weed
off.
whacker. No, don't turn it off. What are you turning it off for?
I wanted to get more of you in the shot. You
Well,
kinda-
now the
you-
show's
you
ending.
moved.
Here, I'll scoot over. Come on, put the. Now we're like a fucking Batman card, like live action TV show from the '60s. Candid angles.
Now that looks terrible. Oh well.
Yeah, get out of here. You
Happy
ruined.
St. Patrick's Day. I'll take some more questions, won't I?
Any idea when you guys are going to be uploading a YouTube video of the Walking Dead board game? We've played that game. I mean, they have. Maria Fritsch,
You should look up Beer and Board Games, The Walking Dead, and I think you'll find it. We played that game once.
It was a good one.
Everyone got killed and turned into zombies. It was a lot of fun.
It's like most nights around here.
We need Aaron and Dylan to chug a Guinness to feel Irish.
I don't have that type of beverage in my house, but we do have more of this Irish beverage back here. Matt Carlson says, can Hal and Dylan give their very best compliments to the magical Courtney Collins?
Courtney, we've known each other a long time. Would you do me the honor of going to my senior prom?
How's that a compliment?
Because
Sort
I
of an-
only pick the best ladies. That's why it's a compliment. If
Hashtag
you were
only
about
the
to get
best
picked,
ladies.
you would know. Sorry, beautiful.
Hashtag only the best ladies.
Hashtag only the best ladies. A Courtney Collins original.
Aw.
We're also writing a book about her. It's called The Only One I Need. It's written in haiku.
Courtney Collins is magical, not only magical, but also sensual.
Yeah, that is the wrong kind of compliment, Hal. All right? She's not only smart, she's good and sad.
I didn't say that. I just
You
said,
said sensual. That's what everyone heard out there.
I just said that her five senses are very
Leave it in.
are very marked and well established. She can see, hear, taste, touch, and feel better than
No,
the
we
rest.
didn't get that right. Feel and touch are the same thing.
She can taste, test, tears.
Test tears.
Taste, hear, touch, feel, smell.
Mm-mm.
Taste,
I think it's lick, taste,
lick, taint,
taint,
touch,
touch,
butts, smell. The better than all the rest.
Yep.
I hope that was
Like a machine head.
like a machine head.
I'm better than the rest.
She's better than the rest,
Motoring.
according to Bush. And a shot for Courtney. Thank you, Matt Carlson. I will send a shot to Courtney, but we'll need her to have a shot glass.
Few horbe.
Foo hobo.
Grab two, please, if you could, in case Dylan needs another one. The potion glass is very narrow, and I didn't bring
Deep six.
the funnel.
Let's hear some Rolfing.
Sorry, in the middle.
behind the divider. There's plenty of those types of things. Someone would like to hear some Ralphing back and forth.
Sure.
Is that something you're up for?
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Very good. Let's grab Courtney that shot that was requested, and we'll get busy.
You're so festive.
I am. I try.
So your mom or dad is 100%.
My dad.
My dad too.
My mom is Swedish.
No, I'm sorry about that.
Here you go.
Ooh, look at how adorable this is. Oh.
Just like the woman
Wow.
who's going to drink it.
Thank
Oh.
There's your compliment. Haha.
you. Wow.
I'm going to have another shot on the house.
Because it's so tasty, I can't help it.
Can I have another puff on the
It
house?
tastes like ice cream. You're gonna make it smell like illegality in my house.
What are you afraid about?
The art cop.
Oh, that's right. But I'm the art cop.
I couldn't help it. I'm still afraid.
We're supposed to Ralph back and forth.
Today for this very special holiday, I shape-shifted into a sailor and found a master of arms.
And I joined you shortly after to hang up a board to key a car with.
And then we gallivanted around a sad plantation with poor people.
It wasn't the best day, but we had it. But we kind of had a good night, right? Because we never tangled with bomb chuckers.
And we failed to save a wheel house.
Yeah, we did. But we did punk a tag writer.
Finally, things picked up and were more enjoyable when we savaged a cancer victim.
And poured her in a bucket.
So
we should not have
we've
confessed that.
had-
That was not good.
We've had a very eventful St. Patrick's Day. Thank you.
For having us Ralph those horrible things.
We're bad people.
When Dylan hits the gym, his name is
Dylan Brogan.
That's right. Joke.
If Dylan hurt his leg, he would be Dylan.
Slogan.
Or Dylan Broken.
Oh, that's better. That's actually better.
Whoop. If it ain't broken, it's broken.
Thanks for joining us, Madam Foogie. We appreciate your efforts to join the live
Do you know what
show.
brogan means in the Gaelic?
Fulber the Mag wants to know
Who did 9/11?
Bush.
Baby cookie.
Baby Cookie is
It was
responsible.
an accident.
It was an accident. She didn't mean to. Can you forgive her? That's pretty terrible, right? We pretty much made everything bad.
It's probably
It was
the, like,
it was
worst
the,
joke ever.
it was Courtney's fault. She said it. She told me to say it.
No, it wasn't Courtney's fault. It was Bush's fault.
Dylan Arrow to the Negan. That would be the Skyrim version of Dylan.
Madam Fugi says, Hal, I had a dream about you last night because I was so excited about the show. I dreamed we went to a goat cheese and ham food show and stole many cheeses.
You need to go to a psychologist.
No, that means that you had the right kind of dream. That's the kind of dream you should be having. Make sure that you go back to it as much as you can.
Because sometimes a goat cheese is only a goat cheese.
Madam Fugi had a Hal dream. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's what I was just reading.
Oh, were you? Sorry, I was responding.
A Hal dream?
I had a dream that I was trying out for Saturday Night Live, that I was auditioning.
That is a dream.
In the dream I was tied up to some sort of device,
Will Ferrell?
and I was singing opera, and that was my audition. They said that
Not bad.
they appreciated the originality, but that it was terrible.
Down in TV Funhouse. TV Funhouse. Ah!
Dylan should cosplay as
As Cicero of Skyrim. That's true.
Okay.
Dylan and Cicero have a lot in common. They're both tricksters, and they both
I only cosplay with girls.
have high-pitched, insane voices.
Actually, Dylan's voice is a little bit lower than that.
Oh yeah.
He's like a low pitch.
Hi, my name is Dylan.
Dylan is low pitch from Howard Stern.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure. Why do these awards seem more like ones I would find on Chatterbait? What awards?
Yeah, what awards are you speaking of? Because this isn't an award show.
And this isn't Chatterbait.
Yeah, there's only one dick in this shot.
And nobody is baiting it.
No, by the way, the person that said that, we just zinged you with about 20 seconds of awesomeness.
Wrestler Dylan Hogan.
I'm gonna eat ya.
What type of cheese is best to steal out of all the cheeses? I would say Gouda.
I'd say sharp.
I want to hear Dylan's impersonation of Baby Cookie. Perhaps you could do Baby Cookie stealing
Yeah.
the Mona Lisa.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm a horrible human.
Oh, hold on. I need to get there. It's hard without Baby Cookie here.
Ooh, I'm Baby Cookie, and I'm gonna steal the prices I work. You know why? Because I'm irresponsible. It's only this big. I can put it in my little diaper. I have a code. That's why I sound weird.
Oh wow, I thought Baby Cookie was here for a second. That was really good.
Anyone can do this.
I thought I heard another Baby Cookie.
I'm a little horse. Yeah.
Oh wow, I think Baby Cookie might be in the house. But I don't think she'll appear on camera. Fallout 4 kicks ass and the new DLC is amazing. I heard they have a new robot DLC where you can create your own robot and get in fights. That sounds pretty good to me. I'm looking forward to trying that out. Even though I don't play video games, but at least I can serve drinks to the Game Society pimps whilst they play that. Someone should make a board game that makes you have to be Courtney during the show.
I think it's called Motherhood.
It would be called
Just laugh like an idiot all the time.
It would be called Courtney Simulator, and you would laugh at all the Baby Cookie and inappropriate jokes.
Big in Japan.
Hell, I want to hear Dylan impersonate Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Jamal.
That was quick but brilliant. I bet Dylan can do a good impression of Stewart from Mad TV. I'm not sure what that's referring to.
Oh my God, I have a little Baby Cookie sweater on.
They're like the same character. I think you just exposed a wormhole in comedy.
Sammy Pendleton.
Oh no, I'm in the well and there's an Asian woman named Mrs. Wong or something.
It's been a while.
Sammy Pendleton wants to get a pizza with you.
Okay.
There should be a beer and board games board game. Well, speak of the devil. There is a beer and board games board game. It's in that closet over there. I can't access it right now, but someone did make one. I believe it's on Game Crafter if you ever want
Am I in it?
Oh, of course, it references you constantly.
Oh, good.
How could it not?
Well, then it gets my seal of approval. Does it got Sloan Rage?
Does it got Sloan Rage?
Does it got Sloan Rage?
It does got Sloan Rage. Hal, did you summon Madame Fugi? Because she appeared today. She did appear briefly as a mirage, but it was just a mirage. Hopefully she will appear in solid state sooner than later. We shall see. How much do I donate to have all of you, including Courtney, a round of shots? What is the amount that we would
Free
request
tonight.
for that?
Just say PayPal's broken. Oh,
That's not helping anything.
I think 30, right?
That is up to Hal. Well, okay, in the description it says 40 for Hal and Dylan to jerk it.
40's fine. We're not stingy around here. Everything has Sloan Rage. That's the truth. Hal, how is your creation doing? The last time I heard from my creation, I forgot what his name is. Do you remember? Larry.
I second that creation.
Larry had got a house in the suburbs and was decorating for St. Patrick's Day. I imagine he's celebrating right now with his friends.
Yeah, he's really into that fitness program.
Larry looks like a small troll. I created him years ago, and he went on to great success, and he works in an office as an accountant. He's quite successful. When you make
There's
a
a lot of tubs out.
he does have a lot of he gets a lot of tubs out around every holiday with all his decorations.
That's nice. Not a nice thing to call ladies.
He lives in a condominium. Larry is quite successful. I envy him.
A condominium in the suburbs.
Correct. He looks like a small troll, but he's quite successful.
You've said that.
The colors do continue to get weird. I'm not sure why the webcam does that. The webcam attempts to foil me.
It's because it's having a hard time white balancing.
It's like
There's-
a rainbow for St. Patrick's Day.
I think it's like a rainbow for St.
it might
Patrick's
be
Day.
it's putting those lights on and off. Flick on the lights on.
It might be flicking the lights on and off. Nope.
Come on.
Hal and Dylan should create a special handshake.
What? This is how you start a handshake?
Yes.
Can we start over again? Wang!
That was really special. That wasn't really a handshake. That was more like high fives and fist bumps. How about a special handshake?
It's E.T. If you flip it around, it's a heart. Okay,
Or-
that's as much as I've touched Hal in a while.
That was a little too special. Does Ham even twerk? Ham
Her
twerk,
name is Miley.
and she is made of ham. She's got back bacon.
She's got back bacon.
How much do we have to donate to get ham? It depends on what the price is at your local grocery store. Let's see how smashed these guys are. Did you crush someone?
Just my opponents.
Where are they? I'd like to see how smashed they are.
They're at the bottom of a well.
Your opponents shouldn't have messed with you. You really got them good. Dig a hole in the ham and take a shot from it. I would do that for a large amount of cash
Dig a hole.
only. I will not violate the ham without a lot of incentive. Violating ham,
What is the obsession with ham?
taking your life into your own hands. There is no obsession with ham. Ham is merely a token to prove that you are a trustworthy person. If you do not carry ham when you greet
You're
someone,
excluding some major religions here.
they don't have to eat the ham, as I've explained in many
They
of my
just have
videos.
to carry it around? That's even more insulting.
A lot of people were concerned they would have to eat the ham, but I explained to them that if their religion prevents them from digesting and or imbibing ham, they can just carry it with them.
Yeah, but carrying it with them, that's not something they want to do.
There are even ham substitutes that they can carry with them that aren't quite ham.
There's no substitute to John Ham.
I think that was a Mad Men reference. Thanks for chilling tonight, guys. You do have a host in Denver for weed and board games. I think Hal would have a great time downtown
Oh,
at
Hal's not invited.
16th Street.
Yeah, you would get lost on the light rail.
I guess just Dylan is going to that
No,
party.
your Aaron and Matt will come, and Goozy, if we can get him, but he'll probably puss out like he always does, and we'll get Brandon.
Hal, are you the new Messiah? If you are, will you be administrating in the Vatican's office with the Pope?
You do have a meeting with him.
I do have a meeting with the Pope. I'm applying to be undersecretary for the Pope. This new Pope has given me an opportunity that previous popes haven't. He might allow me to represent goats in the Vatican. Because, of course, they wouldn't hire a goat to do this. I'm hoping that the Pope will choose me as ambassador of goats for the Vatican. Vatican ambassador of goats. Also vote for GOAT, because I could also become the vice president of our country if GOAT gets elected. And I could be ambassador to the Pope for GOAT relations.
Is that the goat I've urinated on?
That is a goat,
Okay, good.
but that goat likes it when you urinate on it.
That goat actually posts on Craigslist requesting people
It's
to
a
come over.
consensual thing. Okay.
It is consensual.
Okay.
That goat's on Craigslist.
Goat Pope. That's good. I like that. That'll be right after Art Cop on TBS. Goat Pope.
Our new Sunday lineup.
Weed
Art Cop and Goat Pope.
Weed and board games doesn't have enough alliteration for one of our friends. We need
Buds and board games.
buds and board games. Or
There you go.
board games and bud.
Beasties and board games.
I'm supposed to say sure thing, Mason.
Sure thing, Mason. Oh, you're supposed to say it.
So,
Well, go ahead.
that's for Mason.
How about green and god games? Green and gourd games. I don't
You
know.
could do that in the fall during the harvest.
Yes, it would be a harvest game.
Well, when else are you gonna get a gourd? It'd take a while.
You might be interested to know that there's a live beer and board games show on Saturday at 6 p.m.
And when am I gonna be there?
Central. You won't be on this particular show.
Why haven't I been on for a while?
I hope to have you on soon.
You're just giving everyone a little break to get them inoculated.
We like to get people excited to get you back on again.
They treat me like, a good edger. You gotta build up to it.
We want to forget what your nips look like before you reveal them again.
Okay.
We want to see if you've gained any weight.
I know this is more for my health than anything else.
We want to see if you become more than a skeleton.
Won't it be really funny if the 5 years we're doing beer and board games and I'm like a big tubby?
An obese bastard.
I'm Dylan Brogan.
Not just a regular bastard.
I'm Dylan Brogan.
I'm Dylan Program.
Program. I'm Leprechaun Firefighter.
I look forward to when you run for office and we can use beer and board games to destroy your campaign.
I also look forward to that day. It will be fun. Dylan Brogan, candidate for Senate, shocking video of him being raped by presidents. Is it true you pretended to be raped by
Richard
numerous members?
Dylan got a good ass.
Yep.
Steven says that an Irish bloke wants to hear your Irish accents.
An Irish bloke would like to hear your Irish accents.
Oh, we don't know how to do them over here.
All you need to say is foin,
It's fine.
like cherry wine.
It's fine.
If an Irish person was here, I could do it, but we got nothing to base off of.
We don't have our friends Birchall and Davey here.
Virtual
John,
and
John and
Oh, I love the beer and board games. It makes me feel like the great Emerald Isle God always shines upon in the morning.
last year our friends John and Davey came to visit and we had a good time with them and learned a lot about Ireland. And we stopped stereotyping.
Did you know it's an island?
I didn't realize that. I thought it was a country.
That too.
I've been to Dublin and it's 75% leprechauns. That's where they all live and come from.
It's Dub Steplin. We better end the program. I think that was it. I think we just destroyed. I think we killed it.
God damn it, Dylan, says Stephen McDonald.
I'm sorry,
He
I
wanted to hear that Irish accent.
Oh, I don't do the Irish accent. Oh, my sheep are run away.
Can you do a Bono impersonation?
Oh, the Celtic tiger economy relied too much on the low taxes. There you go.
About
I got a
Bono,
pity laugh from Courtney.
Van Morrison.
Brown-eyed girl, I heard, is about anal sex. So you got that going for you,
Thanks,
Ireland.
go ahead and-
Brown-eyed girl. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Why do you think he's right? He's celebrating getting in there. Brown-eyed
That sounds
girl.
Irish. Sha-la-la-la-la.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la in the butt.
Madam Foogie says, Hal, I recently started playing Vampire the Masquerade. Do you have any suggestions for distracting other players as a toreador other than
Tonguing flowers. You shoot Dylan in the head, that distracts them. Otherwise, I might recommend starting a vampire on fire or potentially impersonating Morgan Freeman
How about you dress up as some garlic?
or dress up as some garlic.
You're the Lone Ranger.
or the Lone Ranger? Did you hear that there's a new Red Dead Redemption coming out? That's what I heard today. I don't know.
Red Dead Redemption?
Red Dead Redemption. It's a video game. If Hal visits Ireland, can I feed him to my sheep? Asked Stephen McDonald.
Sure.
If they're hungry, I would be happy to sacrifice myself for a sheep in need.
But I think that's how Hoof and Mouth started. You don't want to go through that
Dylan
again.
sing Africa. I don't.
A sheep in need is a sheep indeed. Dylan, someone wants you to sing Africa by Toto. Do 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 do.
Hey, Brandon
Do,
Johnson sings that on his
Do
song.
do 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 do.
Do.
I don't know what.
Maybe you should do the background and I'll sing
Down
the
in
words.
Africa, you got the Arabs in the North. Yep, I need to learn the lyrics. Like I said, I need to rehearse. You know, me and Brandon are a band called the Pretty Boys. We got to get that going.
Hurry, boy, she's waiting there for you.
Down in Africa.
Gotta get the time to do the things I want to do. I saw the rains down in Africa.
Band of gays down in Africa.
Africa. Gonna take the time to do the things I never
Gonna vote for Mugabe for the 40th time.
I hope you're happy you requested that.
Yeah, it's a big continent. We don't, you can't just.
Can Dylan sing Wrecking Ball by Miley Hamris?
I would much rather sing Party in the USA, but come on, this is requiring talent, okay?
You can't sing Wrecking Ball? What about Hello by Adele?
Let me go to the bathroom and gear myself up, okay?
All right, well, we're about to wrap up, so you better
quick.
pinch it off.
I'll pinch it off.
Few more-
Miley Cyrus song?
A few more questions. That's true. Miley Cyrus did sing a song called Pinch It Off. It was a good dance tune. Dylan will take off his shirt after he returns, I suspect, or he'll come back shirtless, as you requested and as I didn't want to happen.
Why don't you take your shirt off? Then?
Hal doesn't like to remove his shirt. He feels uncomfortable with showing his chests. I'm pretty muscular underneath, and I don't like to show off. I wouldn't want any ladies to be overcome and faint, and perhaps break a limb or crack their noggins when they fall. Haunted is going to bed. Good night, Haunted. Thank you for joining us. Julian B missed the whole thing. Sorry, Julian.
Why
You,
not some Irish artists?
you can go back and watch this later. That is an option. It will be there. I want to see that non-existent ass.
It's right. Talking about me.
Hal, take off that shirt. Okay, I'll take off
No,
that
you
shirt.
take off your shirt. See, oh come on, we'll do it next time. Come on, I can't do it every time here.
This one hasn't had enough booze to take it off this time.
Yeah, you guys failed.
Wait for the next beer and board games.
I hopped off a plane at LAX with a dream and a cardigan. All right, that's all I know.
Don't forget live beer and board games on Saturday evening this week.
Yeah,
And-
right. We're having a write-in candidacy for me, so just write in now and I'll be there. Okay.
Just ride on in. By the way, if you're a Game Society Pimps video gaming fan, we are starting a live broadcast every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. We will be playing video games and doing our thing. You should watch the Game Society Pimps on YouTube. And you should watch Beer and Board Games live this Saturday and twice a month at least.
And you should follow Tell Dylan.
No, you don't have to do that.
Follow Tell Dylan on Twitter.
People need that.
He
for
gives you
professional
all the
reasons.
news you need to know. And a lot of that you don't.
Some of it is too much.
Someone said Xanther had a good question, but I can't find it. Are Hal's nipples as monotone as his voice?
They're the size of dinner plates.
It's hard to distinguish my nipples from the rest of my skin.
Except that they're the size of dinner plates.
I have micro nipples.
He likes to burn himself.
I imagine Hal has gray nipples.
Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, they're gray, but then they turn back to regular.
I know the feeling.
Courtney knows the feeling.
I don't know why. She's losing her color vision.
Cracker Barrel.
What?
Dylan's shirt's still on.
It is, and we have to head out now. Thank you for joining us.
You don't
on
get the goods every time, folks.
this very special St. Patrick's Day. I forgot to show you this little guy.
Oh.
It's
You're
it's,
like mocking multiple things here.
it's YodaCon. YodaCon.
A bunch of our friends are just showing up now.
Oh.
They are, but how can we keep going? We feel so
Inadequate.
inadequate.
No, it's, you know,
Could the lady in the background please kick Dylan in the nuts?
something unpredictable,
Hal,
but in
could you-
and your eye. This is how every episode will end. I hope you had the Hal of your life.
I hope you had the
Doesn't that sound
ham
like a
of
Dylan?
your life.
Something unpredictable, but in the Hal, your Hal.
Belly Button Nudes asks, Hal, are belly buttons good on the market right now in England?
Only innies.
Only innies. And they have to have diamonds and crystal
If you're a lady.
If you're a lady. No, both. Both, all sexes. All 4 sexes.
Are you talking about the fourth hole?
This is not the Yoda I won. That's a different Yoda. Would you like to grab Yoda off the shelf? Maybe we could ask him a couple questions.
You guys keep going because I'm doing the.
You're what? We're
We've
gonna-
got-
For the
Why is
drawing.
Yoda involved in this?
Yoda's right up there. Can you grab him? He's a good friend. We're going to talk to Yoda on this St. Patrick's Day. We're going to draw to see who wins the special baby cookie and cream stout beer.
Cookies and cream. Make a madman dream.
Yoda won't, his hat won't stay on. Let's see, Yoda.
Force. And
Oh yeah, my credibility
ask
as
you
a
will,
journalist.
yes or no question. Sense the force.
What's your credibility as a journalist?
Nothing. I was asked. It's been ruined. Shut up, Yoda.
You can start buying Emery shots someday, but not today.
Emery, he doesn't need shots.
Let's ask Yoda a question. Do you have a question for Yoda? Now's your chance. We're wrapping up the show, but Yoda's here to help
How
you.
do I come out to my parents?
It has to be a yes or no question.
Oh, yes.
Do you put goat milk on your cereal? I put goat milk on all of it. Yoda, did you celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
Difficult question you ask. Answer not clear.
How do you not know if you celebrated
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day?
He's loaded.
Yoda, are you drunk?
The answer you seek is no.
Are you high?
Tickle me, you have.
Yoda, do you like Dylan?
Yes, I sense this is.
Oh.
Come on.
Do you like me?
Concentrate. Feel the force flow.
Yeah.
There, the answer you will
He's
find.
avoiding my question.
Yeah, I would avoid it too.
I wonder why.
Hey, Yoda, I heard you got evicted. Are you going to renter's court?
Yoda, can Garrett Joyce have all your ham?
Difficult question you ask.
No.
Answer not clear.
Apparently, he's not sure.
It's him being passive aggressive. It's no.
Yoda, is Dylan a dicklick?
The answer you seek is no.
Yoda, you're not
I've
being...
graduated from dicklick, all right? I'm up to manlick.
Yoda, did Michael Jackson fake his own death?
Don't think. Feel. Be as one with the force.
That's
The answer
gross.
you seek will be found there.
Just beat it, says Yoda.
Yoda, oh boy, there's a lot of questions. Juliet Tonkovic wants to know if she should clean up her pile of leprechauns.
No.
Yes, I sense this is.
Oh, you better.
Yeah.
Yoda says clean it up, Julie.
Use Febreze.
Yoda's so high. That's so true. He's just lying because he's confused.
Yoda, do you have cancer?
Concentrate. Feel the force flow.
That's
There,
radiation.
The answer you will find.
Concentrate.
Hal, are my nipples worth their weight in gold?
No, I feel this will
God
be.
damn it, Yoda.
They're
You're
gray in the size of dinner plates.
Yoda's a dick.
I can't believe how popular Yoda is.
Yoda, do you wear Crocs?
You will know when you are calm and at peace.
Okay.
Only on weekends.
Yes, Yoda wears Crocs. I feel this will be.
Is Ted Cruz the Zodiac Killer?
Oh, yes.
I feel this will be.
Is he also the lead singer of Striper?
Squeeze too hard, you have.
Is he in Slayer?
Yes, I sense this is.
Oh, so he's not in Striper. He's in
No,
Slayer.
I think he's in both, right? Both, right, Yoda?
You will know when you are calm and at peace.
When they have a doubleheader show again.
Yes or no, Yoda?
Simple question you ask. Yes, I answer.
He's in Stripe?
I
Stripe
asked him.
and Slayer?
I asked him yes or no, and he said
Yes.
simple question.
Is he in Slipknot though? Is Ted Cruz in Slipknot? I want to know because you really wouldn't know. Or what? ICP. We need to know. ICP.
Wait, hold on. It
Insane
says,
Clown Posse.
does Matt Sloan suck?
Simple question you ask. No, I answer.
No, Matt Sloan doesn't.
No, he
suck.
licks, but he doesn't suck.
No, he licks hard.
What was your question?
Is Ted Cruz in Slipknot?
Concentrate. Feel the force flow.
Okay.
The answer you will find.
That's a cop out, Yoda.
Does Dylan own a 9-inch?
Concentrate. Feel the force.
Yoda, shut up, okay?
There,
We're
the
sick of your
answer
bullshit, Yoda.
I do, and I don't like guns.
Yoda, will you make America great again?
The answer you seek is yes.
That was pretty obvious.
I wonder how he's going to do that.
With a platform of wins.
Yoda, does your plan for making America great again include building a wall?
The answer you seek is yes.
Will you build a wall?
I think it's around Donald Trump though. That's where the
Wait,
wall goes.
Will you build a wall around Donald Trump to keep him out?
This even Yoda cannot see.
Oh,
Because he's behind the
but
wall.
will Mexico pay for it?
He'll be behind the wall, so you won't be able to
Yeah,
see
will
him.
Mexico pay for the Donald Trump wall? Like
Much
around
to
him?
learn you still have. You must feel the force around you.
Yeah, they don't like to pay for that shit.
You must feel the wall around you, and then the wall will
Okay.
strong become.
Look at that little hat. I didn't see that.
It's cute.
Yoda's-
adorable.
Cookie.
So
Yoda's.
It's a little adorable.
He stole that from Cookie.
Well, Yoda wouldn't steal. Yoda, did you steal this hat from Cookie?
No, I feel this will be.
I bet Cookie gave it to him probably because she didn't feel like coming on the show. Should Courtney get her own appreciation day?
Yes, I feel this will
Oh,
be.
Yoda's on Courtney's side, that's for sure.
Hey, we have a nice email from Stephen McDonald. He says, "Hey Courtney, tell the crew thanks a lot for all the good videos, Flame Society and GSP, and thanks to you for being the best live support and commenter. Really love all the work you guys do. Keep up the good work."
Wow, that's awfully nice. Thank you, Stephen McDonald. Yoda, is Stephen the best guy ever?
No, I sense this is.
Aw.
Is he the second best guy ever?
Yes, I feel
Oh,
this.
okay. Well,
Sorry, you can't win 'em all.
I wonder who the first best guy is then.
Am I the best guy?
Yes, I sense
Oh shit! You didn't
Sorry,
beat.
Steven.
You didn't beat Dylan out for the first best. I'm sorry, I
All
swore.
right, we gotta
It's
wrap
not
this
like
up.
me. It's not like me to swear. Someone wanted to know if Yoda's skin was made out of 100% hippo foreskin. Is
Yeah.
it?
Yes, I feel this
Ah,
will
that
be.
explains a lot
It
about
was
why
in his diary.
you look that way.
Oh, we have a nice email. That it's long, so.
Yoda,
instead of
have you
typing it out? Can I read it?
Yeah, hold on. Yoda, have you seen Hal naked?
No, I feel this will be.
Because no one ever has and ever will.
You wear that coat.
I always have the coat. It protects me from life. Courtney, very loudly and clearly, can you read the special email we received?
Yeah, it's really sweet. I hope I don't pronounce her name wrong. It's from Katrina Ruel.
Can you shout
Ruel.
it?
Katrina Ruel. I think they can hear me.
Okay.
Just want to thank you all and the crew in general for what you do. As someone who struggles from depression, there are days when the only thing keeping me going is rewatching beer and board games to put a smile on my face. And Hal the Expert is definitely one of my favorite characters, so his live streams are always a real treat. Keep on doing what you're doing and know that you make a big difference in the lives of many. From Kitty.
Well, Hal knows the feeling.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Thank you, Kitty. I'm glad that we could help and make a difference. Yoda, aren't we proud of this?
Difficult to see. Always in motion, the force.
It's not difficult to see. We are proud of it, and we're glad, and thank you so much. We're glad we can be here to supply you with some mild entertainment on this special day.
Emphasis on mild.
Mild.
Joke. It was like half a joke. Do it again. Emphasis on mild. Say it.
Emphasis on mild.
That was my joke that I just got you to tell. Another joke.
Yoda, was that a good joke?
Yes, I sense this is.
No,
Me and
Yoda.
Yoda go
Yoda.
way back, okay?
Yoda, why do you hate America?
You don't.
Do you hate America?
The answer you seek is yes.
Well, come on. You think about it too hard, and it
Yo-
just... Come on, stop. Don't
Yo-
put him in a corner. He's been around a while. Don't make him answer that. Don't. We're not up.
It's too late. Yoda hates.
Do you hate Canada?
Yoda-
Do you hate Canada?
The answer you seek is yes.
Of course. He hates everyone eventually. They're...
Is there any country you don't hate?
Simple question you ask. Yes, I answer.
We have to figure out which country it is he doesn't hate. Do you hate Spain?
Squeeze too hard, you have.
Do you hate Russia?
Yes, I feel this will be
Do you hate England?
much to learn. You still have.
Do you hate Ireland? Ireland?
You hate Ireland?
The answer then clear will become.
Do you hate Ireland?
No, I see.
Oh, that's it! How perfect!
I can't believe it. It makes so much sense.
He is
Yoda.
green, and he is little, and he doesn't make sense all the time. So I think it makes perfect sense that he's Irish.
He loves Ireland, and it makes sense on this day of all days that Yoda would say that. Thank you for joining us on this very special show. We've got a drawing to do right now.
I heard the news today, oh Hal. You're eating ham, getting baby cream stout in a can bottle. Right.
Giving this out to the folks.
The PayPal stuff is just coming through now. I hate to.
The PayPal stuff is just coming through now for some reason.
Someone said they wanted a cranberries impression.
Do you want to make sure if it all...
What cranberries impression?
Only Courtney does a cranberries impression.
Dylan
Does he?
I need to remember the name of their song.
Zombie.
No,
Zombie.
no, it's like, do you have to let it linger?
Do you have to?
Do you have to?
Do you have to let it linger? Zombie.
Do you have to lift a finger?
Zombie.
Linger.
Linger. Uh-huh.
It's not the same as Alanis Morissette. Who just,
I want to thank you. Oh, it's vitamin C. For being the best Hal. That one also sounds like the Cranberries.
I'm pretty sure that's Dido
And I...
and Eminem
Because
because Eminem sampled Dido.
Yep.
We've got to keep going for a few more minutes. We hope you'll stay with us. We will make that drawing shortly. We'll take some more questions from the pit.
I'm drunk and I'm angry, baby. And what it all comes down to, friend.
'Cause everything's
Gonna
gonna
be
quite all right.
Are you? Or another question?
How did he turn out?
Do you like Alanis Morissette?
Simple question you ask. No, I answer.
Okay.
Do you like Dido?
Disturbing this question.
Oh,
Meditate on
don't
this,
ask.
I will.
Don't ask Yoda about Dido. He gets really upset. Do you like?
I'm on tonight because my hips don't lie. Bam-ba-dink-a-dink.
Do you like Eminem?
Simple question you ask.
Oh.
Yes, I answer.
Oh.
Oh, he does like Eminem. It makes perfect sense.
That's because he hung him original self with a belt.
Is your Yoda? Is your nickname Slim Shady?
Yes, I feel this will be.
He's Slim Shady.
Do
Yoda.
all the other Slim Shadys just imitating?
Yeah, are they?
Yes, I feel this
Ah,
will
they
be.
are.
That's why the real Slim Shadys, please stand up.
Do you like Primus and do you want 9-inch nails pounded through your eyelids?
The answer you seek is no.
Okay, well that makes sense.
Primus, I love Primus. What is it? Frog and a Mayfield down in the cafe.
Yoda was a race car driver,
Big Beaver was a big ball.
wrapped himself around a telephone pole. Go.
Have something.
Oh, these are the.
Excuse me?
Do you have something for that?
A baby cookie beer?
No, something to put. Yes, thank you, Tom.
Oh, this hat right here. The green Irish hat. Did you
Oh.
know the color green comes from Ireland? It was invented there in 1463. These are all truths. Right, Yoda?
The answer you seek is yes.
Uh-huh. Yoda backs me up.
Yoda.
Hal the expert knows all the things about this stuff.
Bam. The art police, they are alive in my head.
Yes.
Spotting forgeries like a good detective.
Kevin Campbell was the winner of this baby
Kevin
cookie
Campbell.
brewski.
That's his second bottle.
That's his second bottle that he's won. If for some reason you didn't like the beer, Kevin, let us know.
Give it
We'll
to a
redraw.
friend.
If there needs to be a secondary drawing for any reason, I'll just do it now.
We'll still send Kevin a prize.
We will still
Yes, one
send you a
beer.
prize. It just won't be baby cookie beer. It'll be something terrifying.
Like a ham.
Matt Carlson is our secondary winner. Both of you will get a prize this evening. Thank you so much for everyone who watched, everyone who donated. We've had an awfully fun time tonight, and this was a really good St. Patrick's Day and the best way to spend a St. Patrick's Day. Thank you so much. Don't forget, show us your ham whenever you're in public. Thanks for watching. Thanks to my special guest, Dylan Brogan.
Let's do our handshake. Brothers, forever.
Thank you to Courtney Collins for help making this possible. She's worked very hard to make it all come together. We couldn't have done it without her. Thanks to Yoda. Thanks also to Yoda.
Thanks to the folks for watching.
Oh, the folks.
Thanks, folks. Thank you so much. Have a good evening. We'll see you again sometime soon. I'll be back doing live things very soon.
See you Flag Day.
Perhaps on Flag Day.
Arbor Day.
What's a good holiday that I could celebrate with a live broadcast?
Easter.
Is
No,
that,
don't do Easter.
I think that's too soon.
How about let's do Bad Thursday?
We'll be back.
We could do a 420 one with Dylan.
Oh, we will do the 420.
We'll
one
be
with
back
Dylan.
at 4:20 with Dylan Brogan.
Everyone forget it's Hitler's birthday. Cut it. Cut it now.
Good. I'm trying to, but
Cut
I
it.
can't.
Cut it. Cut it.
Good night.